Skin Hardaway 7T. Back with another EP. And in this 7T EP, we're gonna talk about some upcoming fights. We also gonna talk about I'm gonna follow up on this Charlo Mungia or Carlos Adames situation. And now we got Janibek added into it. If you've been following 7T, you know after Carlos Adames' last fight, well, actually even before Carlos Adames' last fight, you know, with Sergio Derevyanchenko, they made Derevyanchenko the title WBC eliminator they made Jaime Mungia and Derevyanchenko the WBC title eliminator for Jamal Charlo's, strap. And then, but that was a post fixing that, Derevyanchenko beat, his next fight. He won his next fight. His next fight was against Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames went in there and he completely dominated, Derevyanchenko, which, by law made him, the challenger for Jaime Mungia, WBC title eliminator spot. So we had Carlos Adames fight in the air. I spoke about that being, a pretty good fight. And we had the Jamal Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez fight in the air, right? But when that fight fell through, Jaime Mungia became the front runner for the Jamal Charlo fight. So, we had that fight, brewing. Came out yesterday that fight, fell through. Jaime Mungia and Charlo. And came out today that Jaime Mungia said that he's pulling out of the title eliminator with Carlos Adames as well. You know what I mean? And I know that Janibek with the WBO, WBO mandatory for Jaime Mungia. So maybe he's going the WBO route, saying that he has stepped away from the WBC route completely, which would have been the Adames Charlo route or the Charlo Adames, whatever. Adames was his mandatory, but if he fought Charlo, then that'd be for a belt. So they overlooked the mandatory type deal. Mungia decided not to fight either of those guys, so it's kind of left in the air whether who he's going to fight. Maybe Janibek. And I also want to talk about some upcoming fights because I kind of have to, seeing that Mungia just chose not to fight Charlo and not to fight Adames. That started off the schedules were supposed to drop today. The boxing schedule was going to drop today. We had a couple top ranked fights, get announced. Had a couple Showtime fights get announced. So in all of this, Jaime Mungia choosing not to fight Charlo and Carlos Adames. Charlo has signed to fight Macy Selecki. Selecki, I think Selecki fought Bubu Andrade already. If I'm not mistaken, Selecki was about to fight Danny Jacobs. Also, heard his name around, not one of the top, fighters out here, but with everything's going on with Charlo trying to get a fight with Canelo, Mungia, all those falling through, Selecki is a name you could just, boom, add in there. You know what I mean? Keep the show going. So we got Charlo versus Selecki. That drop. I know people are going to be pissed off about that one in particular. I know a lot of people going to be pissed off about it, but, given the circumstances and, it is what it is. We got Joe Smith Jr. versus Baturviev being set for June 18th. Yes, it's set in stone, handwriting, ink. We got Joe Smith Jr. versus Baturviev at 175. We get a unification there. You know what I mean? What's good, Just Do? So we got unification coming at the 175-pound division with Joe Smith and Baturviev, June 18th. We got Jerome Boost Ennis signing a multi-fight deal with Showtime. He's going to be on the co-feature of Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, the 154 unification fight. He's going to be the co-main event to that, Jerome Boost Ennis versus Castile Clayton. So his fight won't be May 9th. It'll be May 14th. A week later, he's going to be the co-main event to Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, May 14th. We got Cool Boy Steph and Daniel Roman being set for June the 4th. They're going to headline their own card. The 122-pound champion, Cool Boy Steph, he's going to be defending his titles against Daniel Roman. Hopefully, after this fight with Daniel Roman, we get Cool Boy Steph in line, to get his undisputed unification going. You know what I mean? Also, we got Mark Magaiso versus Ray Vargas that has been called, you know what I mean, for Mark Magaiso's WBC belt. You know, Mark Magaiso, if that name sounds familiar to you because he did just fight, you know, Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. suffered an arm injury in that fight. But Magaiso versus Ray Vargas, which was Gary Russell Jr. mandatory before, but something happened with that, and he ended up not being Gary Russell Jr. mandatory. And Mark Magaiso, who was Gary Russell Jr.'s last mandatory, you know what I mean, who said he saw himself victorious in a 12-round decision over Gary Russell, they'll be meeting to fight each other. And also we got Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. You know what I mean? Or I think it's a big fight. I know what you mean, Alex. Which I think is a big fight. Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. We got that popping off the April card, April 9th. You know what I mean? We got that popping off the April card, you know, April 9th. And to add into that, to the Fundora Lubin, is there is a WBC interim title. It's for a WBC interim title. So the person who wins this fight will be next in line for Jermell Charlo's WBC 154-pound belt. So this is kind of, you know, eliminator for the 150-pound WBC strap. So whoever wins this fight is going to be in line to fight Jermell Charlo. Also, you got on the card Tony Harrison versus Sergio Garcia. And now I want to hit on this for a second. This Sergio Garcia and Tony Harrison fight. Now, I know that when you first heard this, fight, you think Tony Harrison, Sergio Garcia. We don't want to see Tony Harrison and Sergio Garcia, but let me put some context in this fight for you. We all know Tony Harrison, right? You know, former unified 154-pound champion. Sergio Garcia, in his last fight, he fought Sebastian Fundora. You know what I mean? We got Erickson Lubin fighting Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora fought Sergio Garcia in his last fight. I challenge everybody to go back and watch Sergio Garcia versus Sebastian Fundora and tell me your thoughts on that fight. Me personally, I felt like Sergio Garcia, you know, did more than enough in that fight to win that fight. I think Sergio Garcia won that fight. Not gonna call it a robbery because I had the 7-5 Sergio Garcia, so they're just around here or there. You know what I mean? For Sergio Garcia or Sebastian Fundora. But Sergio Garcia had a damn good performance against Sebastian Fundora in his last fight. And Sergio Fundora is about the same height as Erickson Lubin, and he's a lot smaller than Erickson Lubin. You know what I mean? So before, you know, we go poo-pooing, you know, Tony Harrison and Sergio Garcia, let's compare, you know, Sergio Garcia's last fight versus Sebastian Fundora to Tony Harrison's last fight against Perella. A lot of people think Perella kind of beat Tony Harrison, you know what I mean? So you got some people thinking that Sergio Garcia beat Sebastian Fundora. Then you got people thinking that Perella beat Tony Harrison, you putting them in a fight with each other. I think there's going to be a better fight than people are expecting. And I think you should get your popcorn full. I'm not saying nobody's going to get knocked out, but it's going to be a banger. You know what I mean? Tony Harris is a great boxer type deal. And Sergio Garcia showing you that he's coming to fight. He's still toe-to-toe with Sebastian Fundora. Made Sebastian Fundora fight his style fight, which is why I think he was victorious. Sergio Garcia against Sebastian Fundora. He said Tony Harrison dealing with a lot. He didn't look good in his last fight, so I think Garcia is a good fight test for Tony Harrison for where he is right now. And I'm going even farther, just do. I'm telling you that Sergio Garcia beat Sebastian Fundora in their last fight. Go watch Sebastian Fundora versus Sergio Garcia, and y'all tell me what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? Because I just told you, what I thought about it. Well, I was highly entertained with it, and I wasn't too sold that Sebastian Fundora even won that last fight against Sergio Garcia. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that Tony Harrison fight isn't a fight that you should just, gloss over, or isn't a fight that you should just, smooth over type deal, because shit, that's going to be better than, people think. And it's a couple more that dropped He said David Morrell has a showcase fight on the Fulton undercard. We got David Morrell, in the mix. Not sure who David Morrell fight yet. Not sure who David Morrell fight yet. But my boy Alex Alberto G just told us that we got David Morrell in the mix as well. You know what I mean? I think that let's go and talk about it. I think a lot of people are disappointed in the fact that Charlo is fighting Selecki. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm disappointed in the fact that Charlo is fighting Selecki also. But I also understand boxing. I understand the business of boxing. I understand how certain things. I understand how certain things work in this game of boxing. You know what I mean? I also understand that Charlo attempted to fight, Canelo Alvarez. They thought that fight was going to get made. I thought it was going to get made. He attempted to fight Canelo. Canelo decided to go, another way. You know what? Cool. He attempted to fight Hammy Mungia. And to answer your question real quick, he attempted to fight Hammy Mungia. He attempted to fight Hammy Mungia. It really didn't work. I personally don't think Hammy Mungia ducked, Jamal Charlo. I don't think, this will happen. I think Hammy Mungia fighting Jamal Charlo would have been a step-up fight for Hammy Mungia. You know what I mean? Or I think it would have been a step-up fight for. I know we want to see him step up and fight some big names. Charlo would have been, a good test. But I think Charlo probably would have been too much for him. So I don't knock him for not fighting Charlo at all. I don't. That's a big, that's a big bite to chew. That's a big, piece of the pie. But when it comes to Carlos Adames, as Alberto G said, blame Oscar. But when it comes to Carlos Adames, I feel a little indifferent about it when it comes to Carlos Adames because Carlos Adames was his mandatory, right? Title eliminated to fight, Charlo. He was his mandatory, right? So I think that is right around the level of fight that Hammy Mungia, needs. They're around the same level, both upcoming prospects. And actually, I think Carlos Adames has a loss already, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Carlos Adames already has a loss. You know what I mean? Mungia is undefeated. He has more fights than Carlos Adames. I think that's around the same. I think that's around the same level. I think that's around the same level as Hammy Mungia is. Would I come right off and be like, oh well, he ducked Carlos Adames? No, because I'm not gonna jump the gun because there's still things to be seen. If he fights Janibek, I got Janibek down there as well. Janibek, I'm gonna butcher his last name. I'm a Kanule. We got Janibek down there. If he fights Janibek and take the WBO route for the WBO title at 160, then no, I don't consider that a duck. No, I won't consider that a duck because he's simply, choosing a different title route instead of the Carlos Adames and Jamal Charlo, title route. I don't think Jamal Charlo is a duck at all because, given the experience level and how good Jamal Charlo is. I would call Carlos Adames a duck if he decides to fight a scrub, instead of Carlos Adames. But if he fights Janibek in the WBO route, if he fights Janibek on the WBO route, then I wouldn't consider him the duck Carlos Adames. But if he decides to fight a much lesser fight than Carlos Adames, just for the hell of it, then I'm going to have to call a spade with Hammy Mungia because they are around the same level. They are around the same, experience, type deal. Mungia has more star power, but as far as like talent goes, Carlos Adames is just as talented, if not, more talented, most definitely in the same room as Hammy Mungia. As a fight fan, that's a fight that I would have loved to see. I would have loved to see that. When I was saying I was actually building up beforehand. I was like, if Carlos Adames beats Sergio Derevchenko, then possibly we'll get Adames versus Mungia. Or we'll get, Mungia versus Charlo, by default. But Mungia decided to pull out of the WBC rankings. That's pretty much what he did. Now, he didn't do it officially, but he said, I'm not fighting my eliminator, and I'm not fighting Charlo. Those are both WBC, ranking fighters. You know what I mean? So essentially, he's pulling out the WBC. If he goes the WBO route, then it's not a duck at all as far as Adames go. Don't think it's a duck at all for Charlo. He said, I don't think I don't think it's totally fair to blame Hammy when he is learning from his new trainer. Hammy got to take some kind of blame, for this shit, man. Again, like I said, man, if he fight Janibek, then it is what it is. I guess, he just went a different route. He didn't want to go WBC route. He wanted to go WBO route. Cool. Can't knock him for it, really. You know what I mean? If he decided to fight him, if he decided to go a different sanctioned body, then, he just went, a different sanctioned body. Does it look funny? Yeah, it does. But if he's fighting Janibek, then, okay, cool. I get it. I get that. As long as you stay on the WBO, right? I get that. But for you to not fight a guy like Carlos Adames, who in a title eliminator, and if you take a lesser fight than Carlos Adames, I'm gonna have to look at you funny, new trainer or not. You know what I mean? Janibek is the fight that you fight, to learn with your new trainer, Trap. That's the only way that I can see it. There's no way that I could see him not fighting Charlo, not fighting Adames, and not fighting Janibek, and us not having just to call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? I feel like Just Do said, I feel like Mungia and his camp used Charlo's name for clout. Shaking my head. I can understand that. I don't necessarily feel that way at this point. I don't necessarily feel feel that way because Charlo them reached out to Jaime Mungia's camp. No, he reached out to their side. You know what I mean? After I said Joe George because I saw the Joe George news coming up. After the Canelo thing fell through, the first thing that the Charlos did was went straight, to Jaime Mungia because, he said that he would want to fight Charlo at some point. They were just trying to check the room, see what was up. He decided not to. The Carlos Adames thing does look funny to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not too knowledgeable on but it's for you, Jamal Charlo's fight. Thought the days, okay, Jamal Charlo's fighting predictable fight. I thought that they supposed to have a big fight. I guess if you care about that kind of thing, I get the day, I understand the day, but I care about that. I care about that every day, not just on Juneteenth. I like that Jamal Charlo is constantly getting them Juneteenth fights. Shout out to Jamal Charlo for getting the Juneteenth fight again. Make sure you go out there and you give us a knockout this time. Appreciate you. But I don't really care about that day like that. Like I don't really care. Like it's a day. I love my family every day. I love my people every day. I preach my shit every day. I don't need a special month or a special nothing. June, my birthday month. You know what I mean? My birthday in June. That's my shit, Juneteenth too. I am Juneteenth every day. I walk around this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you give me a fight card on that day. As long as you give me, a good fight card in general. You feel me? It's just another day to me. But I ain't knocking nobody that love it. I understand the meaning of it. The meaning ain't just another meaning, but that day necessarily, this another day. Juneteenth been here for about 2 years, and Jamal Charlo been the headliner each year. Appreciate that, my brother. Keep winning. Make sure you keep winning. I feel you. Big fights now, but let's speak on it for a second, Alex. A big fight would have been Charlo versus Mungia or Charlo versus Canelo. You know what I mean? Okay, let's say rather he wouldn't have fought Canelo on Juneteenth, but a fight versus Mungia most definitely could have put that on Juneteenth. You know what I mean? I would have loved to see Charlo versus Mungia on Juneteenth. But you know what I mean? We ain't get it. Who else could he fight right now? You got Boo Boo Andrade about to fight Zach Ryder. You got Benavidez that's about to fight David Lemieux. You got Jaime Mungia, you know what I mean, not wanting to fight him. You got Triple G who waiting on the Canelo fight. Is he about to fight Murata? I don't know. But you got him waiting on a Canelo fight. I think he is about to fight Murata, Triple G. Murata not going to fight him. Triple G not going to fight him. Again, shit, Boo Boo about to fight Zach Parker. Where was he going to get a meaningful fight? This is why I hate the business of boxing a lot, because I feel like we got right. It would have been so easy to put Charlo versus Hammer Mungia on Juneteenth, or Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez on Juneteenth. You know what I mean? It would have been so easy just to do that. Everybody would have been happy with that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It was good, St. Louis. Appreciate you sliding through this, John St. Louis. You know what I mean? Here, you know what I mean? I'm not I don't really know. I don't know this guy. I know of him, but I don't really know him like that. I don't know half the guys. I don't know none of the guys Triple G fight. Don't know half the guys that Canelo fight. I don't know a lot of the guys that Tank Davis fight. I don't know a lot of the guys that motherfucking Joe Calzaghe fight. I don't know a lot of the guys that Canelo fought. You know what I mean? Young Canelo, first 20 fights and, last 20 fights. A lot of those guys I didn't know. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I know I was excited about, maybe Mungia, Charlo, John. That would have been live for me. Shit, maybe you could even put Adames versus motherfucking Mungia on the undercard if he didn't want to fight him, Charlo. But they kind of just completely, did away with that. So I guess it's just waiting. It's just wait and see. Yeah, I wish Charlo could have had a better fight, but I also know the fights that Charlo them tried to make, and those were a lot better fights than motherfucking Selecki. You know what I mean? So I understand the business of the shit. I hate it. I know a lot of people gonna frown. And I'm ready. I'm expecting it, because it's not a fight that we asked for. It's not a fight that we asked for. So I know a lot of people go frown, but hey, I wish we could have had a better fight too, though, Alex. Now, on the whole, Alex, I wish we could have had a better fight too, G. I really do. I really do. I wish we could have had a better one too, Alex. Johnny Q, what's good, fam? Appreciate y'all sliding through today. Can y'all do your boy a favor when y'all come through? Hit that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. I don't know if y'all seen or not, or if y'all checked it out or not. But if y'all haven't, y'all checked out my community. I dropped some upcoming fights that we got coming up. I mean, we got Cool Boy Steph versus Daniel Ramon. He said Selecki gave Jacobs their work. And I said that earlier, I said Selecki, for Brandon Jacobs. If I'm not mistaken, he fought Boo Boo Andrade too. You know what I mean? So I heard his name before. But this isn't a fight that we necessarily, asked for. But I ain't tripping, though, you know what I mean? Charlo versus Selecki, bring it on. What I would have rather seen, a better fight, of course, but it is what it is. Stay active, you know what I mean? Just stay active. You couldn't get what you want, just stay active. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to just seem like that you chasing anybody, you know what I mean? So, sometimes you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I mean? But that's really not even the fight that I want to talk about. That's not the fight that I want to talk about. The fights that I want to talk about are goddamn Erickson Lubin and Sebastian Fundora. April 9th, Las Vegas. That's the fight that I want to talk about, because I don't think enough people are talking about it. I don't think enough people are talking about that motherfucker. He's that better than Devin. But see, and Trav, I don't even think Devin is. And Devin about to get that fight too, y'all. Supposedly. They always say that, our fighters be big and then all that good shit, you know what I mean? But be big and all that good shit. But I don't, it is what it is. But Devin probably finna get that goddamn fight, y'all. So I'm glad he stayed for it. This man was back into the corner. Yeah, me too, Lala. Me too, Lala. That's the joint I want to talk about. Fundora and Erickson Lubin. Now, y'all want to talk about good fights and 50-50s and all that and blase. And this is the one. This is the fight, y'all. We got Erickson Lubin and we got Sebastian Fundora. How you love that, man? How do you love that? I love it when shit like that happens. And they threw Tony Harrison and Sergio Garcia on the undercard. Now, I know you might not know those guys, but Sergio Garcia was the last person to fight Sebastian Fundora. Now, I challenge you to go do your homework on that fight and tell me what you think. But, talk about who land, talk about who can land the best punches, talk about two guys going in there looking for a stoppage, and Fundora and Erickson Lubin. He said Selecki small, but he can box. And we've seen Trap in the past. Those are the guys, who give Charlo the most trouble. The small guys who can box. Or Brandon Jacobs. Not a Brandon Jacobs. Brandon Adams. Matt Korbov. Guys who Dervinchenko, guys who could get up under him and make it hard for him to hit. Those are the guys that give Jamal Charlo the price. I don't think Select can stand no motherfucking chance at all. He just said, what do you think about Lubin thinking he can beat and even stop Mayer now? That's the right mindset. I believe that he 100% believe that he can stop Mayer. I to the fullest believe that he can stop Mayer. I believe that it's possible for him to beat Mayer. You know what I mean? I believe it's possible for him to stop Mayer. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it for a second, Lala. We got Erickson Lubin got stopped by Mayer when he was 20 years old, 19, 20 years old, something like that. He's 25, 26 right now. You know what I mean? It was a different fighter. And I don't even think that Erickson Lubin got stopped by Mayer because Mayer was just so much better than him. It's like Lubin went in there anticipating, to go the rounds, to go the distance. He went in there, he got a little too comfortable. He got caught lacking. I think he got caught trying to go rounds, lost focus for a second, and he got caught. Do I think he got? I think he got a hell of a chance against me. You know what I mean? I think after this Fundora fight, we'll have more questions answered about that for sure. Pinning this Fundora performance, hell yeah. And I think that he may get Fundora. I know a lot of people got Fundora in this fight, but I think that he may get Fundora. You know what I mean? Lubin is what they say. Lubin is chitty. Haven't seen him get knocked down since Jamel. Have seen him get rocked. Never seen him get knocked down. But shit, if Fundora hit him and Lubin is able to take his punch, Lubin able to get back up or whatsoever, I've seen Lubin, get off the ground and stop people. I've seen Lubin get rocked, come back and stop people. So the thing is going to be if Erickson Lubin can take these Fundora punches, and if he's able to take Fundora punches, I see him being able to stop Fundora. You know what I mean? He's at Michael Riviera and Jose Adorno. Yeah, Michael Riviera, Michelle Riviera. Michael Riviera. Yeah, I like the Riviera kid. Riviera kid is nice. What card is he on, Alex Alberto G? Like, what day is his fight? He fight on the Erickson Lubin card too? Did you happen to catch what card Michelle Riviera was? Michelle Riviera is fucking nice. Michelle Riviera beat my boy Ladarius Memphis Miller. You know what I mean? Ladarius Memphis Miller beat Jameer Herring, and Michelle Riviera beat Ladarius Memphis Miller. Shout out Michelle Riviera, Michelle Riviera. Shout out motherfucking Ladarius Memphis Miller, and shout out Jameer Herring. All good fighters. I'm a big fan of Michelle Riviera over here on Southern T. I did a Southern T piece back on him a while ago on the Chris Colbert card. You know what I mean? I watched him on TV since then. He got knocked down in his last fight, got up, ended up stopping the dude. That boy real. Shout out Michelle Riviera. I like that. Alex. Bruce Goes. What's good, OG? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Bruce. Glad you can make it. And if y'all haven't already, can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that like button when y'all roll on in for me? Greatly appreciate it. Y'all hit that like button for me when you roll on in. Greatly appreciate it. Glad all y'all good folks can make it. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. We got a bunch of fights coming up. You know what I mean? Bunch of them motherfuckers coming up. Had to update y'all on the Mungia situation and everything that's going on. Mungia just, I think he completely took himself out of WBC ranking. If he go WBO route, then I understand it. But if not, then I'm gonna need some answers. You feel me? But we got Cool Boy Stealth versus Daniel Ramon. You know what I mean? That's coming up. Daniel Ramon ain't gonna be no easy task for Cool Boy Stealth, but I know that won't be a problem for Cool Boy Stealth. Cool Boy Steph is one of those fighters who's ready for all the smoke. He ain't ducking or dodging no smoke. He had a close fight against Brandon Figueroa last time. Some people feel like he won. Some people feel like he lost. But you know what? When Brandon Figueroa said, yo, I beat you, Cool Boy Steph said, okay, well, let's run it back then. And Brandon Figueroa decided, not to run it back. So that told me, nigga, shut up, Al. Nobody want to hear that. He said, all due respect, T. You come up here and pronounce it for me then. Riviera. I'm calling that nigga Michelle. Shut up, nigga. That's what I'm calling him. And you still ain't told me what day he fights yet. You trying to correct me and shit. Nigga, I asked you what day he fight. He said Rivera is on the Tim Tissue card. Okay, bet. So we got Michelle Rivera on the Tim Tissue card. Okay, that's good. Now back to what the fuck I was saying. I wasn't talking about Hammy Mungia not fighting Charlo. I wasn't talking about him not fighting Charlo or Carlos Adames. I was talking about Cool Boy Step. I was talking about Cool Boy Step fighting Daniel Ramon. You know what I mean? Cool Boy Step got a fight coming up against Daniel Ramon, and I think it'll be a banger. Yes, I'm a little upset Cool Boy Step ain't getting his chance to unify right off the bat against Abdulaev. Yes, I'm a little upset about that. But Daniel Ramon is a good fight to throw in the mix in the middle of that. Again, Cool Boy Step is coming off an amazing fight with Brandon Figueroa. Close fight. Wouldn't mind seeing that rematch again, but Brandon Figueroa said that he moving up and he, so he ain't really trying to, run it back with Cool Boy. Cool Boy is coming off a year where he's coming off a year where he unified. He gained 2 titles last year. If I'm not mistaken, he defended. I think he won the WBO, and then he came back and then he won the WBC. You know what I mean? So I guess it is time for him to fight a mandatory. They put Daniel Ramon in front of him. Daniel Ramon, he said, man, we need undisputed for Cool Boy. No disrespect to Ramon. Yeah, I was just going to say, Daniel Ramon is, a good fighter. Daniel Ramon is one of those guys that the PBC Showtime, they are building up because, he's well deserved. So I'm not sure if, I know it's a lot of Ramons, but I think Ramon might have taken 1 loss, already and bounced back, or he may be an undefeated fighter. I'm not sure if I'm confusing this Ramon with another Ramon, but this Ramon that I'm thinking about, I think he has 1 loss, maybe he took early, or he's an undefeated fighter. I have to check, I really have to check type deal to know exactly. But I think, but I know for a fact Daniel Ramon is somebody that the PBC and those guys were trying to build up. He's a good fighter, you know what I mean? Come from a boxing family, you know what I mean, as well. So Daniel Ramon versus Cool Boy, I know it ain't necessarily, the undisputed fight that we want, but it's going to be a good goddamn fight. This ain't going to be no walk in the park, for Cool Boy. I'm all for, the best fight the best, and Daniel Ramon is one of the best. I kind of feel like this shot is the PBC doing their due diligence to give Daniel Ramon, his shot and his chance, being under their banner and their network. So cool, man. Let's go and get it on. Daniel Ramon versus Cool Boy. Tune into that motherfucker. I think this is going to be Cool Boy's next step up fight. Cool Boy is on an incredible run right now. Cool Boy is kind of having that Earl Spence kind of run right now, and that Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, your Daniels Ugas thing. I know y'all ain't gonna like that, but Cool Boy is kind of having one of those runs right now. You know what I mean? Where he had motherfucking he beat Angelo Leo. He beat motherfucking Brandon Figueroa. And now he about to fight Daniel Ramon. Now after Daniel Ramon, he might get undisputed in his division. He's the former unified champion 1, 2, and 2. Yep. That's exactly. See, I thought so. Facts. Boom. I thought so. There go my guy Alex keeping me on point. See, I thought so. I didn't really know. Didn't go to Google, but yep. And that's the guy that Cool Boy Step is trying to get the belts from. Ahmed Abdulaev is the guy that Cool Boy needs to fight, to unify the division. So Ramon has only 1 loss to that guy. So after we get Cool Boy versus Daniel Ramon, hopefully we can go into undisputed. But Daniel Ramon is going to be a good fight. You know what I mean? Dan Ramon versus Cool Boy. You know, it is going to be a good fight. That just ain't nothing to sneeze at. But yes, Cool Boy is hitting kind of that Errol Spence type run. You know what I mean? Where he's fighting top ranked guy after top ranked guy after champion after champion. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. Cool Boy Steph is one of my favorite fighters right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. So if I sound like a fan when I'm preaching this shit, because I really am a fan of dude fights anybody. He's not backing down from no smoke. He ain't looking left. He ain't looking right. He's looking you niggas right in the face, right down the barrel, and saying, bring on all the smoke. I want him to get unified at 122 so quick because the guy's like, what, 26, 27? And I want him to hit the next division before he turned motherfucking 28, 29. So I could eventually see him at 130 too. You know what I mean? At 130. I want to see him. He's in 122. I want to see him at 126. You know, fight some of the top guys up there. But I also want to see him at 130 because I think it's a lot of smoke to be had up in there in that 130, 135 division. In the back of my mind, I really hope Cool Boy decide to go up to 135. You know what I mean? I think he could make 135. I kind of want to throw Cool Boy Steph in the mix with all these people we got at 135s and in the 140s and all that shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's what kind of fighter that I see dude as. I see dude being able to be undisputed at 122. Be a champion at 126. Be undisputed at 130. Be a champion at 135. Fight at 140. Multiple fights, multiple belts. You know, I see him being able to get 3, 4 divisions. I just hate that guys like Cool Boy Steph and Earl. I just hate guys like Cool Boy Steph and Earl had to wait so long before they really start to get traction going, you know, in their careers and all that good shit for unifications and all that. Those are guys that really had to wait their turn. So I fuck with what Cool Boy doing right now. Dan Ramon is just another name of top competitors, top contenders, champions, former champions that this man has been fighting, you know, in a row. You know what I mean? He said, if anybody ever move, I most definitely feel like anyway, just waiting on the guy like Cool Boy, you know, to move up. That's my dream fight. Yeah, Cool Boy versus anyway. Yeah, let anyway fight Cool Boy, but Cool Boy don't need to be trying to stay around waiting on anyway because he's already surpassed him. In my book, it's nothing that anyway could do for Cool Boy because Cool Boy is more popular than anyway, and Cool Boy is a better fighter than anyway. Now we passed that, but I'm past that anyway, Bo. I'm past that anyway, Bo. These are my thoughts. I'm past that anyway, Bo. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got it. Well, his name not even big enough for us to be constantly trying to put him in the mix and people to fight him because guess what? His own network don't even show his fights. I guarantee y'all, I challenge one of y'all to tell me where was Inouye's last fight televised that or shown that. Name me the app or name me the television channel Inouye's newest last fight was shown it. I name it for you. It wasn't even shown on TV. It happened about at 3, 4 in the morning American time. The only reason that I knew it was on at 3, 4 in the morning is because I'll be up at 3, 4 in the morning. They completely had an Inoue fight in the whole world, missed it. ESPN didn't show it, didn't give you a notification, didn't put it on ESPN Plus, ESPN KO, didn't put it on ESPN Classics, ain't put it on ESPN Plus features. I ain't put it nowhere because nobody gives a damn about Inoue. So I don't even want Cool Boy to be sitting there trying to wait around for this dude because this dude is completely just a manufactured name. Nobody truly cares about him. They don't even put him on pound for pounds no more because we already didn't destroy the fucking narrative that he belongs on there. They actually put Cool Boy Steph on pound for pounds now because we destroyed the narrative that he don't fucking belong there. It comes to a certain point where you can't deny certain fighters, and Cool Boy Steph is one of those fighters that you cannot deny. You cannot deny, bro, his resume, his attitude, what he's been doing, the work that he's put in. It's been a beautiful thing to watch. So Cool Boy Steph is one of my new favorite fighters. He got to face Daniel Ramon. Daniel Ramon ain't no motherfucking joke, ain't no slouch. That shit is going to be fireworks. He said, he pound for pound. He on every pound for pound. Here's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. I want versus Cool Boy Steph so I can talk shit. Yeah. At this point, Cool Boy don't even need, he don't even. I used to want that fight too, Ghost. I used to want that fight, that shit down there. Fuck around. Hey, let's talk about it. Because Donaire is a real motherfucking champion. Donaire is a real champion. Shout out motherfucking Donito Donaire. Donito Donaire is the only person that Inoue stepped in the ring with that was really worth a damn. And you could name me all them other fighters he beat for this belt, for that belt, for this belt, for that. We don't know them guys, and we don't know them guys for a reason. We know Donito, and we know Inoue for a reason, right? Because those guys do have skills. You know what I mean? Because I think you overrated don't mean I think you trash. But the one fight that you had that was halfway competitive, the one fight you had that was against somebody of your equal, and he was old as shit. Now, true enough, he still old as shit, big niggas ass. But the fact still, he was old as shit. You know what I mean? And he damn near stopped you. He broke your shit. You know what I mean? Now you show hella hard continuing that fight, which is how I know that you ain't no trash. I think you're a little overrated. I think you're a bit of a hype job. Don't think you trash. But he broke your shit in that fight. Almost stopped you, bro. You done waited all these years, and now you'll fight him again. Now, I ain't mad at you because he still look good. He's still knocking out young niggas, breaking young niggas' faces and stopping young niggas to the body and shit. He's still doing all that shit, so I ain't mad at you. Go on, fight him. But I saw you wait about 3 or 4 years before you stepped into the ring with that man again, about 2.5 years ago, 3 years, and you still haven't even stepped in the ring with him yet. So it's gonna be about three and a half years until you step in the ring with him again. You feel me? So, you know, but I understand it, but I also know he's still knocking niggas out, so it's still gonna be a hell of a fight. But your only win of relevance, your biggest win, is against old Donaire. Donaire is the guy. Donaire is the guy down there that we look at as the best little guy, whether you beat him already or not, because Donaire fought everybody. Casemiro just tried to pull some fuck shit on Donito Donaire to get out of a fight, and we saw why, because he fought motherfucking Ring Out or old Ring Out. You know what I mean? He fought an old Ringo. You know what I mean? And got his ass taken to school. Ringo got Casemiro a boxing lesson. You know what I mean? So Donaire is the most respected little guy down there. I don't give a fuck how you cut it. You know what I mean? He's the most respected guy. Your toughest fight was against him 2.5 years ago, in which a lot of people think that you may or may not have won. You know what I mean? We would have loved to see you run it right back with Donaire, but you didn't try to run it back with Donaire right afterwards. I don't give a fuck about you. I put you on the dirt. Cool boy Steph. You don't got. I used to want to see that fight. I asked Cool Boy Steph on Twitter one day. I said, "Would you fight Inoue?" He said, "Is a pig pussy pork?" Or he said something like that, like some shit like hell yeah. It was some of that man. He told me that shit. He told me that. He edited me and told me that shit personally. So I know he'll fight him. But that ain't even nothing I want to see. I want that fight so bad. My nigga Ghost know I used to want that fight so bad. I don't even give a fuck about it no more, because in that little time, Cool Boy done already surpassed anything that Inoue could do over here. His own company don't even put his fights on TV. How you love that? And motherfucking Cool Boy Steph about to headline his 3rd fight in a row. How you love that? Come on. He was putting hands and feet on Inoue, trying to age Donaire out. Right. Casemiro was talking greasy to Inoue. Yeah, facts. They all do. But he's staying down to his division. He said, Cool Boy, 20-0. AKOs, 9 unbeaten opponents, pound for sure, unified but underrunning. Store run, be right back. When you come right back, just do, I'm gonna go to the car and we go roll up and we go get high, goddamn. When you come back from your store run, I'm rolling up. Appreciate chat my guy just do. But hell yeah, man. So fuck yeah, I'm excited about that Cool Boy fight. And don't let people tell you, I ain't gonna put my guy on blast. But not just him. I ain't gonna use him. I saw other people, on my social medias and shit talking about, all these whack fights they just dropped and all that good shit, bro. Cool Boy Steph versus Daniel Ramones, that's a top 5 fight in your division in the 122 pound division. Those are 2 guys ranked in the top 5, ranked in the top 3 if you want to get specific about shit. That fight is whack. You got motherfucking Sebastian Fondor and Erickson Lubin. 2 more guys ranked in the top 5 of their division, 154 pound division. Top 3 if you want to be specific. You telling me that fight is fucking whack? We got motherfucking Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano for motherfucking undisputed at 154 division. You telling me that fight is fucking whack? We got Earl Spence versus Jordanis Ugas for unification at the 147 pound division. That's go be for 3 of the 4 major belts on the line. For Linear on the line. Ring Magazine belt on the line. Ring belt on the line. You mean to tell me that fight is motherfucking trash? Come on now, man. Come on now. Come on now. Now the fights that y'all gonna want to pinpoint is Tank Davis versus Riley and goddamn Charlo versus Selecki. Okay, cool. But let's hit on the Selecki versus Charlo for a second, which you already did, but I'll give you a quick rundown again. Charlo, that was Charlo's last option. Selecki was Charlo's last option. Y'all didn't even know that Selecki was an option for Charlo because that's how deep and how low they wanted that shit buried in the ground. They wanted that shit buried so deep that you didn't even know that was a fucking option. They tried everything they could to give you a better fight. Tank Davis versus Riley Romero. It's a real beef there. That fight was already scheduled before Riley Romero had his situation or his not situation that happened or didn't happen. Because the shit didn't happen. He came out, nothing happened. You get what I mean? So they gotta handle their thing. You know what I mean? They gonna handle their thing. They gonna take care of their business. Bro, it was some hitters that dropped today, and I wish I had the whole lineup in front of me. Tony Harrison versus Sergio Garcia. And I know at first thought that sound terrible, but Sergio Garcia just fought Sebastian Fundora, which we love so much, right? He just fought Sebastian Fundora to the fucking bitter end. Sebastian Fundora had to go life and death with Sergio Garcia, and that's the guy that Tony Harrison is about to face in his next fight. Now, Tony Harrison didn't look so good in his last fight. You know what I mean? Some people feel like Tony Harrison might not have, really won his last fight. So you got a guy who might not have really lost his last fight. You got Tony Harrison coming back. I think there's gonna be a Styles class matchup. There's gonna be a just at the right time matchup, and it's gonna be low key a fucking banger. You feel me? It really is. It really Ratchet. What's good, Ratchet? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Ratchet. Appreciate you sliding through. And then we had Joe Smith Jr. We had Joe Smith Jr. versus Arthur Beterbiev drop today. We got another unification fight. That journey is June 18th. We got June 18th, Beterbiev, Joe Smith Jr. We got June 18th, Charlo versus Selecki. You know what I mean? So we just had a bunch of fucking fights that just dropped. We got a lot to fucking look forward to. You know what I mean? We got a lot to look fucking forward to right now. I'm finna run y'all off. I'm finna run y'all off the fight card. The fights that just dropped. I'm finna run y'all off the schedule they just dropped. But hell yeah, man, we got some bangers. I reported a few on my page type deal. The website they only talking about the junk that they talking about the. I'm talking about the junk that just dropped though. Just dropped though. We got Tim Zoo versus Terrell Geisha. Tim Zoo versus Terrell Geisha gonna be at the Armory. Tim Zoo, Terrell Geisha. Earl Spence versus Jordanis Ugas. Goddamn. Lubin versus Fondora. I completely forgot about that motherfucking Geisha and Tim Zoo card. And my guy Alex Alberto G just told me that they go put Michelle Rivera on that card. I'm looking for the undercard. I'm looking for the undercard to these joints. They got the main ones, but they don't got the unders. I mean, DP, what's good, DP? Appreciate you sliding through this joint, DP. But hell yeah, I'm just on this motherfucker. I'm on this motherfucker kicking shit, talking spit about the upcoming fights. About the upcoming fights we got on the horizon. about the upcoming shits we got on the horizon. I'm giving y'all a follow up on the Hammy Mungia situation. Hammy Mungia decided not to fight Charlo. He decided not to fight Carlos Adames. I don't consider him not fighting Jamal Charlo or Duck because he said that's the Ali looking kid. Right? Yeah, Michelle Rivera. Yep, Michelle Rivera. Yeah, he fought on the Tim Zoo Terrell Geisha card. Yeah, I don't necessarily feel like it's a duck that Mungia didn't fight Jamal Charlo because Jamal Charlo is a little out of his league right now to be real. I feel a little indifferent about him not fighting Carlos Adames though because I feel like that was a good fight for Carlos Adames and that was a good fight for Hammy Mungia with them both being prospects in the game. What's good, Anwar? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Anwar, can y'all do your boy a favor? Rex and Anwar, can y'all do your boy a favor? Hit that like button for me if y'all haven't. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Could y'all hit that like button for your boy if y'all haven't? But yeah, I'm a little indifferent about him not fighting Carlos Adames because they're around the same level. You know what I mean? If he decides not to fight Carlos Adames, I'm gonna be a little heartbroken because that was a fight I wanted to see. I thought that's gonna be a banger. I feel like that's gonna be, those guys was gonna be, it was gonna be some leather throwing. It was gonna be some leather throwing in that goddamn Carlos Adames Hammy Mungia fight. My guy St. Louis Mick said that's a duck because he allegedly signed a contract for Charlo, then backed out after. I feel what you're saying, St. Louis, but I don't consider this a duck. I don't consider it a duck necessarily, bro. I don't consider it a duck. I don't think he signed. Charlo signed St. Louis. I believe what happened in St. Louis is I know that Charlo name was already on the paper. Charlo name had signed. They offered it to Hammy Mungia. Hammy Mungia said give him a second, to think about it. From my understanding, he didn't technically sign the paper, but he was mulling over the offer. Now, let's just say that he did sign the paper, St. Louis. Let's say he did sign it. If he signed it and pulled out, I still won't call it a duck because I know he's not ready for no goddamn Jamal Charlo. I don't think that fight competitive. People was talking it. Mungia and Charlo. People was talking it. But people knew damn well they didn't want Mungia to fight Charlo. People know goddamn well Mungia not ready to fight Charlo. You know what I mean? It just happened to fall on the table, and what happened. You know what I mean? But I won't consider the duck being that he was so much out of his league to begin with. Like, I don't think that's a close fight. I think people wanted us to believe that there may have been a close fight, but that fight was never close. In my opinion, Mungia versus Charlo. Go said, T, you have to consider it a dug when you know that his team wanted a co-promotional while accepting 0% of the cost of Oh, shit. Hey, look, man, look. He said he did duck because of how he did what he did. Bro, I ain't black. Like, I don't consider it a duck, bro. I don't consider it a duck, man. It's a I don't think he ducked Jamal, bro. I think it's fucked up that we ain't get the fight. I think it's fucked up that we ain't get the fight, true enough. But honestly, y'all, in the back of my mind, I kind of knew he wasn't gonna fight him because he just wasn't ready. He said, "Nah, nigga, he's ducked. He passed on the belt." I just knew, like, bro. On the real shit, I was hoping we got this fight because once the Canelo Alvarez and Charlo fight fell through, I was hoping this fight fell through because I was hoping this fight came through because it was still a good name for Charlo. It was a big enough name for Charlo. For him, for people not to say, "Oh, you fighting the trash fight, you fighting another trash can, you fighting a bum." So I knew it. So I knew it. He's a intent for the title fight against Brian. There was a duck. Yes or no? Don't give me explanation, nigga. You smashing the Mexican chicken. Nah, bro. I'm just saying. Nah, bro, ain't no way in here he was gonna beat Charlo, bro. Ain't no way in here he was gonna beat Charlo, bro. He said, "Come on, Cam, blink twice if you need to be safe." Nah, I'm Gucci, bro. I'm Gucci. I think T been here. I think better than Mexican. He said, I don't know, do you think Mungia not better or as good as Montiel? Montiel had success, and Mile definitely could. Not saying I would pick him to beat Mile, though. I feel what you're saying. I say this. I think Montiel didn't. I think Montiel got more nuts. I ain't gonna say that. Oh shit. I think Mungia is being moved differently from a Montiel. You know what I mean? So look, also Rich, I'm not even mad if they don't want to send their boy out there on their legs yet, man. That's all I'm saying. If y'all don't want to send him out there on their legs yet, I ain't mad at y'all, bro. That's really out of his league. I'm really not calling it a duck, bro, because he was out of his league. Now, Tim Zoo, Mungia never said Ghost. This is the difference, right? This for my brother Ghost. This for my brother. This for my brother Ghost. When Tim Zoo passed up Brian Castano, Tim Zoo had just said that he'll beat up Jamel and Castano. He was talking that shit, and then he passed up a fight. That's why I said that's a duck. When it comes to Mungia wasn't really saying I beat up Charlo or no shit. I beat up, nobody. He was actually calling out Triple G, Mungia was. And then, the fans started that. Well, Mungia beat up Charlo. Y'all want Charlo to fight Canelo. Y'all want Charlo to fight Canelo. But he can't even beat Mungia. The fans kind of started that Mungia shit. You know what I mean? Mungia them really never went at Charlo them like that. You know what I mean? He said that man ran from my drive for 3 years, the free the chance to get WBL title at 169 free male fight for a belt after knowing that his biggest payday in Charlo ain't even focused. He ain't ready for them fights, man. He ain't ready for them fights. He ain't ready for Boo Boo or Charlo. Like that now, Carlos Adames fight. I think that's a duck. I can't I have they're the dumbest if he don't fight Janibek. If he don't fight Janibek, I don't think he ducked Charlo. I just don't think he was ready for it. I think he was gonna take an ass whooping and he knew it. And he was like, no, I ain't taking no ass whooping. Just yet. He ducked Carlos Adames though if he don't fight Janibek in the WBO. He said, y'all not factoring my gear beat Montiel 47. This 160 now. Yeah, I wasn't even talking about Mungia and Montiel. I was talking about him not fighting Charlo, and he brought up, the fact that do I think he as good as Montiel? I think he better than Montiel, but the fact that Montiel gave Charlo a problem, he said this man didn't say give me time. He said I want the belts, called out folks, and said that he would beat Charlo. And he said, see the issue. He said, see the issue. And look, the funny part is, bro, he said he did say exactly that. He said them was that nigga exact words. But he ain't say I beat your ass and no shit like that. He did say he ain't say give me time. He said I want the belts. Called out folks. He said I beat Charlo. Then refused the belts. He refused the belts and refused to Charlo. Like, all right, okay, all right. That might duck Charlo, bro. He did duck Charlo, bro. He ducked Charlo. All right, damn, fuck it, bro. He ducked Charlo. Damn, y'all happy, bro? God damn, bro. He ducked Charlo. Damn, bro. Fuck it. He said, bro, Mungia said he wanted Charlo like a week ago. He accepted the fight. Even Showtime confirmed it and pulled out with a co-promo excuse. Yeah. 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 First nigga be like, yeah. I mean, yeah, he ducked him, bro. He ducked him. But okay, look, I ain't go. He ducked him. He ducked him right. But level wise, bro. They not in the same. They not in the same generation of fighter. 25, 31. They not on the same level right now. You know what I mean? They not on the same level right now. Charlo beat the hell out of Mungia right now. Truthfully, we know this, bro. We know he will, bro. We know he will, bro. The fans don't think his fans don't think he will, but we know boxing, bro. We know Mungia gonna get his ass beat. So I can't even. You know what I mean? It'd be different. It'd be different. It'd be different if Mungia had a history of this shit. He said the man said no to Janibek. Janibek got a new opponent, so he does Janibek. Janibek got a new opponent. Janibek got a new opponent. He said we said he get the pass since he going for Charlo, but now he said no Charlo and no to Carlos. Man, come on. Janibek already got if Janibek got a new fight, that's news to me. But unless he fight Janibek, if he fight Janibek, he duck both their ass. Now y'all know I wanted that the dumbest fight. He ducked him. He ducked him, y'all, but I don't hold it as hard as y'all do because I knew he didn't stand a chance. Like, I knew he never really had a chance in that fight. So I never really took it seriously. Like, I took it seriously. I was hoping he went ahead and did to help Charlo out with his namesake, you know, give us something to talk about. I was hoping they went ahead and did it, but there wasn't a junk that I was wishing and praying on. Like, I ain't put that junk in the bag. The junk I put in the bag was Canelo and Charlo. That's the junk I put in the bag. That's the junk that I put. He said, yeah, Janibek Millen versus Danny Dignam. Yeah, Janibek got a new opponent because the man said, oh, no, bro. Oh, no, bro. He ain't turned Janibek down, too, bro. He ain't turned Janibek down, too, bro. Where Alex at? What's good, Greg? Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Greg. Glad you can make. He ain't turned. Nah, dog. He ain't turned Janibek down. That man just said he don't want no title, period. So he didn't gave up. He gave up his mandatory spots again at 25, 26. You still out here turning down every title shot? He said WBO or Janibek new opponent fight now. They got an opponent for Janibek. This man pulls out try to fight the fight. He said yes to. He's I want Triple G Murata winner versus Charlo. Charlo will earn the opportunity to fight Canelo, beating his second fight after B-Val. Man, that man go fight Triple G after he fight B-Val. I ain't even really worried about Canelo and Jamal no more, really, bro. Because I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Canelo want to fight that man just plain as day. I don't think Canelo want to fight him. I don't think Canelo going to fight him. And I'm through like shit, even getting my hope up for that. I really was through getting my hope up for it anyway until motherfucking Canelo brought it up right before he said he was fighting Bivol. I kind of think he did this shit on purpose. You know what I mean? But I don't even think Canelo go fight no more. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But now watch the narrative go be that Charlo didn't want to fight, Mungia, even though but it is what it is. The Mungia pulling the Ryan Garcia. And I ain't gonna say it's to that level. I ain't gonna say it's a Ryan Garcia because it's not a Ryan Garcia. I don't feel like it's a Ryan Garcia. I don't. Because Ryan Garcia was free calling these folks' names out. Ryan Garcia was seeking these people out and not fighting. You know what I mean? He was seeking the act. Oh, I'm gonna fight him. Then you end up not fighting no goddamn body. I don't think it's as bad as a Ryan Garcia. It's not. It do, man. This last if he said no to, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Nah, if he said no to Carlos Adames, Charlo, and Janibek, man, I haven't got word on that Janibek news yet. type deal. My nigga Ghost just told me, so I got word on it. He said he got to fight some nigga named Dig'em. I ain't Googled it or looked up or looked into it or no shit like that. But man, I hope it's a rumor. I hope it's just a rumor type deal. What's good, Crush? What's good, Crush? I hope it's just a rumor type deal. Cause the only way I can make sense, he said, like, did WBO wait on this man to see if he wanted to go for Charlo? Brother ordered Janibek to fight Dan because he told WBO he fighting Charlo and said no. He said that and now this. So no, there's no Janibek fight for him next because Janibek already tried and dude said no. God damn it, man. What's good, Crush? What's good, Crush? I'm in here talking about these upcoming fights. And we talking about this Hammy Mungia this whole Hammy Mungia fallout and situation type deal. We ain't here chopping shit. He said, "Nah, this is not a rumor. It's confirmed by folks now too. It was ordered for the WBO interim." Damn. So Janibek is fighting for the WBO interim. So that man said no to the WBC and the WBO. So he just straight up and said he not fighting for a title yet. Still, he did this once when he was like 23 years old, something like that. And I was like, okay, well, he just early. But this at this point, dude, at this point, this man has had at this point. At this point, this man has had almost 50 fights, about 43 fights at this point. And we've gotten to the point where he said no to Janibek, a guy who was on his level, and he said no to a guy like Carlos Adames, who is on his level. Man, it's hard to defend that, bro. Like, and I'm not even on here defending nobody because I really go by the facts. And, the fact is, him saying no to Charlo, I understand that because you're not ready for it, Charlo. Charlo probably go fucking kill you. But you not fighting the dummies, that would have made sense if you was going the WBO route. You know what I mean? You don't got to fight guys in the WBC if you're going the WBO route. I get that. That makes sense. But now for somebody to come and report to me that you not even fighting Janibek in the WBO, so you letting Janibek take your spot in the WBO. You letting Carlos Adames essentially take your spot in the WBC, right? So your team came out a week ago and said that y'all wanted belts, but you turned down your opportunities for the belts. Now, understand, I'm pro Mungia. I really am pro Mungia. I am. I like Hammy Mungia. I like Hammy Mungia's progression. Hammy Mungia has progressed Hammy Mungia has progressed in his last 2 to 3 fights. I can see his progression. I respect the grind. But when when you got fights, when you got big fights lined up in front of you, you got big fights, that you could take multiple big fights, not just one. You don't have to fight Charlo. I understand it. You don't have to fight Charlo, but when you got a Adames or you got a Janibek in front of you, and when you already turned down, previous title shots, you know what I mean? How often are we going to keep, giving out? How often does boxers get title shots? You know what I mean? It's kind of looking like Carlos Adames. I mean, it's kind of looking like Hammy Mungia is avoiding. It's kind of looking like Hammy Mungia is avoiding tough competition. And like, I understood it. Like, people been saying this for a minute, but I understood. Okay, they got them. They getting them ready. They polishing them off. You know what I mean? They polishing them off, getting them right. But at this point, I've seen you. I've seen the growth. You ready? Maybe you're not ready for a Charlo, but you ready for a Adames. At least I think you are. You ready for a Janibek. At least I think you are, but you're going to continue to dance around. And now this Janibek thing is breaking news to me. When I started this live stream, I was under the impression that Janibek was still on the table. But in the midst of this live stream, I got informed that Janibek has a fight coming up already. So who does that leave for Hamid Mungia to fight? Now we know that Charlo's going to fight Selecki. Now we could talk about it. What does that mean for Carlos Adames? Who is Carlos Adames going to fight now? You know what I mean? I have to check. Let's check the 154-pound rankings. My thing is, let's check the 106. Matter of fact, if you got Murata about to fight Triple G, you got Charlo about to fight Selecki, you got Janibek about to fight his mandatory. What reason does he have not to fight a Carlos Adames? Like, what guy is out there? And my guy Trap came in and he said earlier, well, he's had, a couple fights. He hasn't had that many fights with his trainer, so they're trying to get him ready. You can't. The only way to get a fighter ready is to take fights. You know what I mean? Now, it's one thing if they believe Jaime Mungia. I'm starting to feel like Jaime Mungia's team doesn't have that much confidence in Jaime Mungia when it comes to certain fighters. You know what I mean? I'm completely baffled, completely thrown as to who the fuck this guy could be fighting if he's not fighting Adames or Janibek or Charlo. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. But in a time where, we getting so many good fights right now, you know what I mean? April 9th, Lubinson, Fondora, goddamn. March 19th, next week, we got Shaker Foster, Regis Prograis, Virgil Ortiz versus McKinson. We got Brian Castano, Jamel. We got Tank Riley, Old Fashioned Beef. We got Joe Smith versus Baterviel. You know what I mean? Possibly Canelo versus Bivol. Or Shaq, Cool Boy Steph versus Daniel Roman. Mark Magso versus Ray Vargas. You know what I mean? Just had Chocolatito versus Martinez. Could be having Martinez versus Sonny Edwards. Martinez, the one they just fought Chocolatito, said he going back down to his original division and he wants to fight the winner between Sonny Edwards and his next opponent, which I think is a unification fight. So he wants to go back down to his division and try to get, undisputed. So in a time where we haven't, so many good fights announced, how many good fights on the horizon, me wanting to add goddamn Charlo Mungia to it, or, Mungia Adames, or Mungia Janibek to it. I ain't gonna trip on that one. Because we got so many good jumps popping now. But I start this video with the mindset, thinking, I don't think Mungia ducked Charlo. I still don't think he ducked Charlo, really, because I never expected him. That's not a winnable fight for him. You know what I mean? I never really expected that fight to transpire. I want that fight to transpire because Mungia is a big enough name for people not to, start Jamal Charlo is fighting Selecki. Oh, he'll cherry pick. Oh, another guy, he not fighting nobody. Oh, like Selecki is right up the line of opponent that Canelo Alvarez will fight anyway. So him fighting Selecki, I don't want to hear too much about, especially when he tried to fight Canelo and him and Mungia. Carlos Adames is in a tough spot. He's in a rough spot. I feel like him and a lot of guys, like Carlos Adames, Cuban, Black, you know, they get the short end of a stick. They get the short end of the stick, a lot of times. Carlos Adames was in prime position, to be able to show his worth. You know what I mean? He was stuck between Mungia and Charlo, you know what I mean? Now he's kind of in limbo as to what's going on. Charlo's going to fight Selecki. Hopefully we get Carlos Adames, on that Jamal Charlo card. And maybe they start building up a Jamal Charlo versus Carlos Adames fight. You know what I mean? That'll get, Carlos Adames, a name out there. And I hope that if, he gets that Jamal Charlo fight, and I know if he beats Jamal Charlo, that man's going to be a star instantly and overnight. But if Jamal Charlo, let's say that, because Mungia decided to go a different route, if Jamal Charlo fights Carlos Adames and Jamal Charlo beats Adames, I need people to understand that Adames is not a pushover. Adames also has a Sergey Derevyanchenko win, you know what I mean? So good fighter in himself. You know what I mean? So if Charlo and Carlos Adames is something that can be made here, I take that one, you know what I mean, at the end of the year. You know what I mean? Type deal. I will take that one. But Carlos Adames is one of those guys who he's kind of, he's kind of like Boo Boo Andrade. He's kind of like, Charlo. He's kind of like Earl Spence for so long, where all these big fights evaded them. You know what I mean? And the one loss that Carlos Adames got, a lot of people think that, that man won that fight. And I'm one of those people. You know what I mean? I saw him fight Derevyanchenko. I had a hard time giving Derevyanchenko 3 rounds in that fight. You know what I mean? Beautiful performance by Carlos Adames. If you don't know Carlos Adames, which a lot of people don't, I challenge you to, Google Carlos Adames, check out some of his fights. A very entertaining fighter, has good power, as like most guys at 154. Going to 154, understand that those guys are not playing, and you can and you will be knocked out at 154, which is why I'm so excited about Lubin and Fondor. Because normally when you get two elite guys at 154, you know what I'm saying, you get somebody who get knocked out. And most times when you get guys at 154, most times you get guys who get knocked down at some point in time at 154. People are going to hit the floor. You know what I mean? No pun intended, no rhyme intended. But hell yeah. And we got Tim Tszyu versus Terrell Gaethje. Terrell Gaethje is a guy that Erickson Lubin fought also. Terrell Gaethje and Erickson Lubin, went the distance. We got Tim Tszyu facing Terrell Gaethje, which I think is going to be a hell of a test for, Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is the son of Costa Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, biggest test up to date will be Terrell Gaethje. Terrell Gaethje is an Olympian, and I think Terrell Gaethje is going in this fight to win. Don't think Terrell Gaethje is going in this fight to lay down. Not sure if this fight is going to be across the pond or in America, but it's also another fight, that I'm interested in, a fight that means something. Tim Tszyu is ranked in top 5 in the WBC, WBA, IBF rankings type deal. He's ranked top 5. He's actually the mandatory already in the WBO, so he's ranked a little higher than 5 in that sanctioning body. You know what I mean? He's a fighter, who's been on the 155 radar, being Costa Tszyu's son. Tim Tszyu last year made noise by calling out Jamal Charlo and Brian Castano. You know what I mean? And Terrell Gaethje is a good fight to see where he's at, to see exactly where he's at, over here. I think this will be his first fight, over here in America, at least the first fight of relevance, over here versus Terrell Gaethje. I think Terrell Gaethje is going to be a live opponent in that fight, and I'm interested to see exactly what Tim Tszyu does. You know what I mean? This is Tim Tszyu's chance to show us that, he's a real one at 154, that he belongs at 154, and he's not just Costa Tszyu's son and just be talking, a lot of riffraff. Terrell Gaethje is not coming in this fight, nor is he going to lay down. I've seen a few of Terrell Gage's fights. You know what I mean? Tough kid, can box well, can really do anything that's needed, you know what I mean, in the fight. He's like he's similar to Jamel Harry, if you ask me, to a certain extent, a bigger Jamel Harry, you know what I mean? The question is, um, can Tim Zoo, you know, beat, goddamn Terrell Gage? And I think Tim Zoo is gonna be in for a hell of a fight. I tell you that. The winner of this fight, I ain't gonna pick it just yet because I'm really not sure, myself, type deal. But I know Tim Zoo is being lined up. Is being lined up as one of the next opponents, as one of the next contenders for the belt at 154. So Tim Zoo versus Terrell Gacia, former opponent of Erickson Lubin, along with Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora, who's going to be next in line for an automatic, title shot. All good fights that's coming up 154 always, delivers. If you're a fan of boxing, you know that the 154-pound division, pretty much been delivering for the last, 2-3 years. Been one of the better divisions in boxing. You have a lot of casuals who say it's one of the more average divisions in boxing, but people sit here and they tell me, how great Inoue is. He fight a bunch of guys I never heard of, but they don't give those guys 154-pound credit for all fighting each other and putting their belts and shit on the line, type deal. But hell yeah, we got some bangers coming up. Shit, I'm gonna be here for at least another hour, or two. I got my college show, NBA show tonight. I'm about to make my bets. I got my college show, my NBA show tonight. You know what I mean? Follow through the watch party. Y'all know how we do it. It's tournament time. It's tournament time type deal. I'm see. It's tournament time type deal. I got one of my brackets done last night. Doing another one this morning. Type deal. I had to come out here and drop this news about all the fights that we got coming up. Get y'all a follow up on motherfucking Hammy Mungia. The Hammy Mungia situation. Hammy Mungia, Carlos Adames, Jamal Charlo, and Janibek. At the start of this video, I thought Mungia Janibek was still an option, but come to find out, Janibek has a fight coming up already. Team Mungia said no Adames and no Charlo, which kind of pooped the party. You know what I mean? That kind of pooped the party. If y'all haven't, you can go to my community. You can go to my community. I dropped some of the upcoming fights. I dropped some of the fights that's coming up. Just to name a few: Joe Smith Jr., Baturviev, Cool Boy Stealth versus Daniel Ramon. We got Castano versus Jermel Charlo. We got Tony Harrison versus Sergio Garcia. Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. Tank versus Raleigh. You know what I mean? We got some bangers that was, announced today type deal. And I'm excited about the fights we got on the horizon. Smaller fights next week. With this week coming up, we got O'Shaq and Foster, and we got Regis Prograis, who are both fighting in Dubai. Not sure if they're fighting on the same card, but I do know that both fighters are fighting, in Dubai on the 19th. Also, MMA news. Also, this weekend we got yeah. Also this weekend we got Virgil Ortiz versus Michael McKinney. He said, well, Janibek, not an option, Charles, not an option, Carlos, not an option, Andrade, not an option. So who the option? Yeah, at this point goes he done pretty much told you at this point. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, at this point, man, at this point, I gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? I gotta call a spade a spade. Uh, for him to turn down, the WBO title shot, the WBC eliminator, and the extra WBC title shot, that's a little odd. That's a little strange. You know what I mean? And I know the thing. He said Janibek the new boogeyman. Now I wouldn't call him a boogeyman quite yet. I will say I would call him what it is though. Hammy Mungia didn't want to fight him. I will say that the Hammy Mungia, didn't want to fight him. You know what I mean? That's about the only guy that really say he didn't want to fight him. If you're talking about Boo Boo Andrade, moving up to 168 with the possibility to come back. So Janibek might actually end up fighting Boo Boo Andrade if he decides to come back down. But Boo Boo Andrade is moving up to 168 in hopes that he gets a David Benavidez fight. So really Janibek, I wish I could have seen Mungia fight Janibek. That would have been a nice little prospect fight. You know what I mean? To watch, nice place to gauge exactly where Hammy Mungia is at right now, which is what a lot of people are asking for. You know what I mean? So yeah, to call Janibek the boogeyman, will be a stretch, especially he only has 18 fights. The boogeyman, I noticed like the boogeyman always is a guy. The boogeyman, it seems like always is a guy, a prospect coming up with not that many fights, not that many big names. They get knockouts. Janibek is a good fighter. I wish we could have seen him versus. I wish we could have seen him versus Mungia, so we could really know what's up with both those guys. But yeah, that's a bummer though. Be real with you. To see who I'm interested to see what the hell Hammy Mungia is going to do next. If he fights another guy, that we never heard of, or another scrub, but even if he fight a scrub that we ain't heard of before, right? You know what I mean? Uh, it's gonna look real funny, the fact that he decided not to fight guys for belts, not to fight guys for eliminators, two belts, when his team came out, a couple weeks ago and stated that Deontay retired. Deontay retired. We told y'all that already. Deontay retired, bro. Yeah, he retired. I really don't know. How else to say it. He retired. He not coming back. Well, hell yeah. I hope we get some good real fights, like not no fantasy fights. No, that's why I say I'm not doing this year. I'm not talking about fantasy fights. I'm not talking about fantasy situations. None of that fantasy shit, man. I hope we start to get. I hope he start to get. I how much you want? I okay. So all right. So this is what we gotta do. So this is what we gotta do. So this is what we gotta do. I'm gonna drop this link, right? I'm gonna drop this link, Alex. You just told me Deontay is not retired. You hope to see him on the fall schedule. Okay, so So I'm gonna drop that link. You come on here, and then we go call Deontay team, and we go ask them together. Is Deontay gonna be on the fall schedule? And we go ask them, is Deontay retired? And we go let them answer for you. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hit that link right there. I want you to hit that link for me. And we finna get to the bottom of this. Because basically, I told you Deontay retired. You said he not. So you basically calling me a lie, right? So I'm a liar. I want you to hit that jump for me. I'm finna grab this cell phone. And we finna get to the bottom of this then. We finna get to the bottom of this then. That's what we finna do. I'm waiting for you to come on before I make this phone call. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes. Nah, how about this? All right, so in 10 minutes, I just want to do in 10 minutes when you come back, I'm gonna give you your wrench back. So this is what I want y'all to do. Cause this nigga just told me that I'm a lie. So apparently he knows something that I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all free way. I'm gonna give y'all free reign on Alex right now. Cause I know Alex's real problem. I know what Alex's real problem is, but he don't want to say his real problem. So now he gotta deflect, to other shit. You know what I mean? So I want to show Alex that I can have some fun too, goddamn. Because I called out my mentor. My mentor ain't accept around 17. You don't accept your mentors, you get shot, man. You get shot when you don't expect your mentors, man. When you don't accept the mentors. You get shot around this one. It's real deep.
Man, what in the hell did I just walk into? What's going on, bro? Shit.
I don't know. I know what it is.
Well, what is it, dog? Talk to me.
He a Mungia fan.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. And he can't come on here and defend him really. So now he gotta throw me off topic. That's the one I was saying that said that the Showtime new schedule was shitty. It's him. See, these people don't think I be seeing these people. I see these people everywhere. I see, and he just told me that Deontay not retired too. He just told me that Deontay, and that's why I told him to come on so we can make a phone call. Because clearly he knows something that I don't know.
Well, damn. He knows something we all don't know. Alex gonna have to come to the pulpit on this one. He gonna have to explain it. You got some explaining to do, Alex. You got some explaining to do.
Because he clearly knows some shit I don't know. If he told me, because I want to, if Deontay not retired, then I want to know who he gonna fight too. But that's news to me. Because these text messages say otherwise. These text messages, I guess, say otherwise. Well, yeah, so when Alex decide to pop back up, I want y'all to shoot him. And then we're gonna let him come on and we're gonna let him tell us Deontay Wilder's future fight plans. Because he clearly
you taking this risk?
Deontay on the foul schedule. He clearly just said, I hope Deontay on the foul schedule, which he not. And then I said, oh, he retired. He said he not retired, so why he not on the foul schedule then?
Well, damn, you taking this wrench?
Damn right. I said, Wilder is retired. He said Deontay is not retired. What is that, bro? It's telling me I'm lying, right? So maybe he knows what
it sounds like. Right.
He said he really bringing up this don't got shit to do with Deontay. You know what I mean? This don't got shit to do with Deontay.
He should have said, in my opinion. See, that's the problem right there. People don't put in my opinion first before they make their statement. You always got to put in my opinion first.
This don't got shit to do with Deontay.
Right.
I hope Deontay on the foul schedule. Deontay retired. Deontay not retired. Now you want to talk about Deontay. I dropped the thing for you, so let's talk about it. We gonna figure out was he retired or not. Because you clearly know some shit I don't know. And when y'all know news I don't know, I let y'all come on and I let y'all speak that shit. That was 2:35. It's 2:40. You got 5 minutes, Alex. That nigga good. That nigga good and retired.
T want all the smoke today, shit.
I want all the smoke from here on out, goddamn.
You want all the smoke from here on out? Y'all do shit, T. Welcome to the T house.
What's up, T?
So I'm finna make a phone call.
What's up, bro? There he is. Alex, what's up, dog? Explain yourself, Alex. What's going on? on.
I'm doing good. I don't know why T's taking this so personally, man. And you're right, DP. You're right, DP. I should have said in my opinion. I have
There
not
you
seen
go.
any reports. I have not seen any reports from like Coppinger or Dan Raphael or
People who don't know
ESPN.
shit about Wilder.
There you go. That's all you gotta say first, man. In my
Yes,
opinion.
it's not official. It's not official. Like when Andre Ward retired, he put out a video, he put out everything, like saying I retired and all that. Wilder hasn't done that yet. So as I until I
You
see
haven't
that,
seen
I'm gonna
you haven't
assume he's
seen
coming
Mike
back
Cop.
this year.
You haven't seen Mike Cop them put it out because they don't know shit about Wilder. They don't know shit about Wilder. They're not gonna put it out. But I actually do know some shit about Wilder. I said he retired. You said hell no, he ain't retired. So you waiting for Mike
All
Cop to
right,
say it's you waiting for Mike
no,
Cop to say if he know. If he knows, he don't know. I do. He don't know. He don't.
all right. I didn't mean nothing. No disrespect to you, my man. It's just,
Oh, you all good, Alex. Shit.
it needs to be official. It needs to be official, T.
Alex, I will say this. You know you can't listen to old media, right? You do know that, right?
I know, but I need an official confirmation. I need an
Right.
official confirmation.
Just like Mike Cop officially confirmed Wilder and AJ and Tyson Fury like that official.
No, no, that's a report. It's just you know what I mean, man.
Why you can't you can't officially retire. He could say he already said I'm done fighting. He said I don't got nothing left to give. What you want him to say?
No, in the podcast with Byron Scott, he said, I'm still deciding. I have to take the psychedelics and, see what happens. That's the last time I saw anything directly from Deontay Wilder.
So it's gonna take for him to be 2-3 years down the road and just never to fight again for y'all to really understand that he not fighting no more.
I personally think he's coming back this year. I personally think that. But if he doesn't, then I'll come back to you in 2023 and I'll tell
Right?
you,
So
hey,
right
maybe he
now,
is retired.
okay, let's talk about what he said in the interview. Before he said did he say right now I'm retired?
No,
He never said right now I'm retired.
he didn't say
He never
retired.
said he never said I'm taking a break. I'm not thinking about boxing. I'm with my family. I'm on vacation. Boxing the last thing on my mind.
He said that, yes.
All right. He done, bro. He done. Of course, if he on a boxing show and you ask him about it, he gonna leave it. He done, bro. He done. This ain't even about Wilder. I ain't made a video about Wilder in a minute.
You called me a Mungia fanboy. I'm not. It's nothing about that.
I ain't call you a
And yes,
fanboy. I
I
said you
said
a
at
Mungia
first.
fan. I ain't say
I
fanboy.
said,
I said you a Mungia
okay,
fan. I didn't say
okay,
fanboy. I said fan. I said he a
okay.
Mungia fan.
And I'm also a Charlo fan.
Man, what I'm saying is Wilder ain't gonna be on no schedule, bro. He not gonna be on no schedule. None.
And just
No
to make
schedule.
it clear, and I mentioned Wilder because it does have to do with something because the freaking schedule came out. So who's one of the top PBC fighters? Deontay
Okay, I got
Wilder.
nothing. When is Wilder medically able to fight again?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
He's not gonna be on the fall schedule. He can't even medically fight yet. He's not gonna be on no schedule. Cause that nigga done fighting.
I don't know, T. I don't know, T. Man, T. I would think you would want him to come back. I would think you would want him to come back.
Bro, the thing is, a lot of people don't want him to come back. Y'all just want to talk about him, bro. Y'all don't want that man to fight again. Don't nobody want to see him fight again. It's crazy. It's crazy when he was fighting. The thing was nobody gives a damn. Now y'all want to see him come back after y'all know he fucking done. Y'all know he done, bro. Y'all know he done.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so nah, I just think he's coming back. And and when I said that the schedule was shit, I said that on Bruce's channel because that was right when I saw that Selecki was fighting Charlo. And I got a little, I was pissed off about it, and I said what I said. So, but the very first comment I put when you started the stream today, I walked it back and I was like, it's a good schedule. It's just not everything that I wanted. You know what I mean?
If Mungia, and look, I got a fake Derek Spence. If Mungia had a fought Charlo, we wouldn't even be talking about that Selecki fight.
Exactly.
Look, I got a fake Derek Spence.
Oh my gosh.
I made it. I made it. Damn,
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned, like, with this schedule reveal, like I'm like, it's a great schedule. There's a lot of fights I like on it. It's just that, that's why I say UFC is king, because they have a schedule out every week of the next row of fights, and they're always putting up the best fights out of the best fights from their roster. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Showtime needs to take a a page out of that
What I'm
book.
saying is, Showtime just gave you Jermel Castano,
Mm-hmm.
two top 5 fighters, Ramon Fortune, 2 top 5 fighters. They tried to give you Canelo Charlo, didn't happen. They tried to give you Mungia Charlo, didn't happen. They gave you Erickson Lubin versus Fundora, 2 top 5 fighters. What's the problem? The only fight you could talk about is Charlo and Selecki. And that's because he couldn't fight Canelo or Mungia, which would have been great fights.
And a lot of these undercards are a little on the weekend. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these undercards are like the Spence Ugas undercard looks good. It's just that a few of these undercards, like, they're lacking a little bit. You know what I mean? Like David Morrell. I love David Morrell. He's just having like a showcase fight against some dude like named Henderson, who I've never heard of.
Who would David Morrell fight that would bring interest to it?
Another dude from 168 that's like, whether maybe an undefeated dude or maybe a high ranking dude that we've heard of. You know, maybe an Andre Durrell, pull him back. I don't know. Or a Caleb Truax, maybe.
It ain't really that much to do. It ain't really that much to do there, is what I'm getting at. Ain't really that much to do, bro. It's like we won't fight. We want a fantasy fight. What will be what we want? Like, that's the thing. Like, what do we really? You literally got about, I don't even know exactly. You got about 6. You got like 6. We can't see your stuff. I see you trying to type in her Daryl Spence, but we can't see it because ain't nobody moderator finna approve that shit. I see you, Daryl. Shout out Daryl Spence. I'm gonna let you stay around because I like your picture. I like your picture there. I'm gonna let you stay around.
But yeah, T, are we good now? Are we good? Are we done with this little disagreement?
Yeah, y'all been done with this shit, Alex.
All right, cool. I gotta get out now. I was doing some stuff, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Have a good day.
For sure. You too. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, Alex. Daryl Spence, get Alex a hand there. Get Alex a hand there. Give Alex a hand there. He said, I got rejected by a Latina. I don't even like y'all women. I don't even like y'all women. That's the funny part. I don't even like y'all women. That's the funny part. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'm finna hide your shit there. Nah, Terry hit your shit. Appreciate that, Terry. Had this shit, Terry. What's right? A1. A1. Shit so classic, bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. That man sat here and watched the whole stream. That man sat here and watched my whole stream, Terry. That man sat here and watched my whole stream. The whole stream. Waiting for me to mention a slither of a bad thing about. I sat here and I made him watch an hour and 45 minutes. And I ain't block him because I like his picture. He still can type. He just got to speak within the confines of what's going on. Shit. Shout out Darryl Spence. That's a cool name, bro. That's a cool name, pimp. Y'all hit my like button. Hey, one. These dudes weirdos, bro. These dudes weirdos, A1. Now, these folks don't have nothing better to do. They don't have nothing better to do than come watch me, bro. They don't like me, but they don't. But really, you know why they come watch me? Because they are content creators with worse shows than mine. And then I know I be saying, man, my show ain't worth shit. My little ass show. But there are a lot of content creators with worse shows than mine. And a lot of them come from, a lot of them come from that demographic. They can't understand why this little black boy, you know what I'm saying, can get support and they can't. It's because your content shit. It's because your content is not worth a damn. It's because you can't do this shit that I do. It's because nobody gives a fuck about what you're talking about. It's because you're not good at what you do. That's why, bro. You must come here and call me names. You must come here. He said, man, my son, if some night to do sitting there eating as if it's like, bitch, stay in the room. She ain't got me and laugh. It's like, bro, it be content creators, bro, that's not worth. It be content creators, bro, that's not worth the content. I'm gonna say that again. It be content creators that's not worth the content. It be these little dudes that didn't have shows for years and 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 years. Who can't even get motherfucking monetized? Who can't even get people to watch that shit? It's those guys. My guy just do, and I already got his shit twerking. You feel me? He ain't them motherfuckers comments and chats and shit hating. You know what I mean? It's because these people are talentless, man. It's because they could come here, they could do this shit, and it'll say motherfucking zero, -0 people the whole motherfucking time. You feel me? I literally sat here and said, I don't think Hammy Mungia ducked Charlo. I don't think Hammy ducked Charlo. I think it's a little funny he didn't fight Carlos Adames. But maybe he'll fight Janibek for the WBO. I got word that goddamn he not fighting Janibek for the WBO or he not fighting for the WBC while doing this stream. And motherfuckers come here to make fake pages of me. Come in here and make fake pages of me to tell me that I don't like fucking Mexicans. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious, bro? Till you check what I sent you. Now I ain't looked at it yet. She just crazy. Like I could sit here. I could talk about black fighters. I could talk about white fighters. But you know really what it is? You really want to know what it is to get people going? You really want to know what it is to get these people going? It's not that I'm talking about. You know, you really want to know what it is? It's who I decide to talk about. You know what I mean? It's who I decide to talk about. It's the people that I decide to talk about. It's not even necessarily that I don't like Mexicans or no shit like that. It's because I like Errol Spence. It's because I like the Charlos. It's because I like Deontay Wilder. And y'all don't. I could talk about black fighters. I could talk about UK fighters. I could talk about anybody. But it's when I talk about who you motherfuckers get uptight. Motherfucking Canelo. When I talk about motherfucking Benavidez, literally just bring it to the light what they do. But I guess when y'all talk about Charlo, when y'all talk about Wilder, it's because y'all like black people, right? It's not because y'all hate them. But when I do it, it's because I hate them. So what does that mean when you do it? You feel me? You feel me? And there we go with the spam. There we go with the spam. There we go with the spam. You feel me? What is it when you do it? It's because you can't do it. That's what it is. You could talk about that and nobody go give a fuck. Nobody go show up. Because the real respect the real. My shit so thorough, even my motherfucking haters show up here. You don't see me on no haters page. You don't see me go kick it on haters panels and shit. My shit so thorough. They know my shit so concrete. They know my facts so legit. Even my motherfucking haters show up here. For this motherfucking tea. I wish my nigga Crush was here right now. Because I know he'll be talking shit too. Even my motherfucking haters show up for this motherfucking tea. Because I spit that real. I don't give you number facts. I leave my platform open to everyone, bro. To everyone. I leave my panel open to anyone. Who else do interviews with people? Leave the whole panel. Nigga, I did an interview. It was a motherfucking old white man up here, motherfucking federal officer up here, motherfucking white person up here. Nigga, what you mean, nigga? I had plenty fucking diverse. Had motherfucking nigga. Man, stop playing, bro. Had people from the UK up here. Stop it. I don't want to hear something T dislike no motherfucking body. Motherfucking clown. My nigga Deshaun Thompson, my nigga motherfucking Paco Vaquez come through here. Vaquez come through here all the motherfucking time. For real. It be you niggas who be flip-flopping and side jumping and shit. It be you niggas who be sometime. My other folks be here. They be in this bitch. It be you niggas who fuck with me this week, don't fuck with me next week. As if I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. These niggas hate what they want to be, but can't be. Right. And I am what I am. And I'm not what they try to be. Facts. I be forgetting Cawanello name Isaiah Felix. Come on, I be forgetting this Isaiah Felix sometimes because his name's so loud now. Cawanello, best name on YouTube. Do he hate Mexicans? Me too, K. I'm at work too, K. I'm on my new cook right now. Now I'm going in on folks attacking me now. I'm going in on the people attacking me now. Get that money, K. We go get into it later. We go get into it later on the NBA NCAA show. I'm gonna have my panel up here, my illustrious panel. Fuck you talking about? But I don't want to hear that shit, man. For real. I hold everybody accountable. I hold everybody to the same goddamn standard. The same standard. The same standard I hold motherfucking Canelo to is the same standard I hold Terrence Crawford to. Which is the same standard I hold motherfucking Caleb Plant to. Which is the same standard I hold motherfucking David Benavidez to. Which is the same standard I hold motherfucking Hammond Mungia to. Which is the same standard I hold motherfucking Sean Porter to. It's just that y'all only come here when I'm talking about your favorite fighter. When I'm talking about my favorite fighters. When I'm talking about in a good or bad way. Y'all don't got shit to say. Don't be coming over here trying to police me on how to talk about y'all favorite fighters. Don't come on here trying to police me about how to talk about y'all favorite fighters, because y'all only come when I talk about y'all favorite fighters. Y'all don't even be here for the other fighters that don't look like you, because you motherfuckers is racist. You don't like black people, so you don't come for the black shows. You don't come for the white shows. You only come for the motherfucking Mexican shows where you think I'm gonna talk shit. Y'all thought I was gonna be talking shit here the whole time, which is why y'all came. Which is why I made you motherfuckers wait an hour and 45 minutes before I said Mungia ducked Charlo. Because in a sense, he did duck Charlo. But because I understand the game, I understand how boxing works, I understand that how Mungia is not ready to fight a fucking Charlo. I know that much. Charlo's going to kill him. I know that much, which is why I don't blame him. That's not a duck to me. But a guy like Carlos Adames, who's on your level, I'm gonna have to start questioning you, bro. I'm gonna have to start asking you questions. He's on your level. Then okay, maybe you just want to go the WBO route. But I don't. Maybe, and I support Adames, and I support Mungia. I support Mungia. Crazy ass people. If you will come around more, you probably just start coming around. If you will come around more, you would know that. Crazy motherfucker. How you not go fight Adames? Okay, well, maybe you go on the WBO route. Cool. It's not a duck if you fight Janibek because he got a title too. That's a road to a title. He don't got a title, but that's a road to a title. That's an eliminator, just like Adames. You're not fighting either of them, so you don't want the WBC or the WBO. And I don't even know what's next for him. You know what I mean? Maybe he got an IBF or a WBA in the works or something. I don't fucking know or whatnot. But if he end up fighting WBA eliminator, then okay, I understand, bro. But bro, at this point, shit, I'm confused. You know, as a fan of Hammond Mungia, you dumb motherfuckers, I want to know what the fuck he doing. You stupid motherfuckers, you. I could be a fan of Mungia and be a fan of Carlos Adames. I didn't think them people was gonna end up fighting until they did. Adames was at 154 until he moved up to 160 to fight Derevyanchenko. Who the fuck knew? I could like two people. I don't have to dislike one person, like somebody else. I don't have to lie for nobody either. The facts are the facts. Straight up like that. I'm trying to just do, but they don't seem to hear me. They don't hear that part, man. They don't hear that part, man. Fucking weirdos. I'm finna order me some wings or some Chinese rice or something. I'm on this motherfucker. I'm kicking. I'm finna if y'all wanna come through kick. I know y'all probably at work and all that good shit or whatnot. But if y'all want to come through your kicking for a second until the NBA stream, y'all I was finna do this at first. Then my goddamn nigga Alex Alberto G made me mad. Made me mad. But if y'all wanna come through, y'all wanna kill what's good, Devo.
Yo, what's up, T?
What's up?
Man, holla you in a while, man. Man, niggas is distraught about this Charlo and Saluki fight.
Right. I know that much. Don't even understand. Like, you know what I mean? I get it. I get it. I get it. I know why, but y'all gotta understand that man tried to get y'all some fights.
Man, I feel like he ain't go hard enough. I feel like both of them I feel like they both to blame, bro. Like I always say, even though a lot of niggas always, man, it's the promoters and all that. But I feel
Yeah.
like if two dudes really want to fight, they gonna fight, bro. Like I feel like Charlo should have went, man. He should have agreed, man. He should have let whatever the promotional company, you know what I'm saying? He should have let them get a little bit of the share. You feel me?
Now,
Like,
what happened was what happened was they wanted to co-promote it, but they didn't want to put no money into it.
who didn't
You
want
know
to
what I
put
mean?
no money into it?
The zone. I really just think it was. I think it was a way to get Mungia out of the fight. You know what I mean? Not Mungia personally. I don't think his team had confidence enough in him to beat Charlo, and I don't blame him for it. I don't blame him.
Man. I feel like McGill could do something too, man. See, McGill, they goddamn pimping his ass. That's what they doing, man. They got, does he know? Does he stay in America?
Yeah, I think you do. He in
Yeah,
the
bro. He need to,
California, if I'm not mistaken.
he need to learn the English language, man. Like on some
Yeah.
Canelo type shit, man. But I mean,
I
he
just
is
think,
young. But that's the thing. That's
yeah,
why I
he
feel
young. He
like,
young.
That's why I feel like I fought Charlo more than I do McGill because Charlo older, bro. Like Charlo, what about to be? He 31. Yeah,
He
he 30.
31.
He older than Canelo. Like, bro, like, man, I don't know. I feel like if he fights McGill and he stops McGill, that looks more impressive than him stopping Saluki. Like,
Yeah, it
and then
does.
then,
But
then I'm like, yo, why? He
he
should have
couldn't
just,
get the Mungia fight.
man. He could have got
Mungia
that
them don't
shit,
want to fight him. They don't. They don't
man.
want to. They really don't. And I don't think it's not a duck. I never really. I was hoping that fight happened, but I knew that. I kind of knew that shit wasn't gonna happen though.
Mm.
I kind of knew it wasn't because that'd be a tough fight for Mungia. You know what I mean? That's a tough fight for him. Never
But he's
expected.
still young though. I feel like McGill can afford a loss. Like he young. Like McGill ain't no more. He ain't no more than older than 25, is he?
He's 25. I think 26. He might be just a turn. He might just turn 26.
Yeah, a loss. I don't think it would hurt him
Yeah, me
for
either.
real.
I know it wouldn't. That's why I was saying if he fight him, I'm gonna give him some credit. I'm gonna give him a hand clap. I'm
Now
gonna salute him.
Charlo, it definitely would hurt him
Facts.
because he loses to McGill or he loses. Period. He's not getting a Canelo fight.
He not getting that. He not getting that jump no way. This year taught me that the
I feel
last
like
leg.
he could get it. He just got to keep winning.
Nah,
What
I
you
don't think so. I don't
you
think
know?
he'll get it.
You think he'll never get it, even if he keeps winning out.
Man, 2-3 years from now, when he old and done, when he dusty and shit, I ain't even gonna
Right?
credit see him.
Yeah. As
I
long
ain't
as he
even gonna
keep winning.
credit see him try no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But at this
we say that best boxing fan, we gonna be in tune to that shit.
Nah, I ain't because right now I think he right depending on how he look his next fight, I think he got a chance. Now if he look amazing his next fight, I know he not getting it. So, but depending on how he look his next fight, he may have a chance. But I think Charlie finna come out. He finna put this dude under the ring, and Canelo ain't gonna fight him until he look. If Canelo won't go fight him after Montiel, he not gonna fight him at all. It's that simple. I ain't even tripping on it no more. It's that
Yeah,
simple. Because if you was gonna fight him, you would have fought him right now, goddamn it. After his last fight.
yeah, but I don't know. I mean, you already know how I feel about Bivol and shit. I don't know.
I mean, Bivol nice. I mean, I didn't ask for that fight. I'm damn sure going to watch it. I think Bivol might get Canelo.
I've been hearing that.
I think he might get him, but
I've been hearing that through the grapevine. I've been hearing a couple boxing people say that shit.
yeah, I think he might get him. You know what I mean? It's depending on if he can connect with enough power or not, because he got the boxing ability to do it. He got everything that give Canelo problems. Is can he hurt him? Is can he keep him up off him? That's the thing. Now, on record, I'm not picking fucking Bivol. I'm a bet on Bivol though at the casino, but I'm not picking him to win this fight.
If anything, you need to bet on Tank. Rolling.
Hell no.
He'll come up on that shit.
Hell
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna bet the bookies. I was gonna bet the bookies on or at least the casino on fight.
You gonna have to. I mean, you gonna get the chance because they go fight.
But the thing is with Rolly, man, like I was all gun ho for Rolly to this motherfucker. He just did an interview with Fight Hype and he said, he not about the game plan for Tank. Right. When I heard him say that, I said, no, I'd be a fool to bet on this nigga. Like, you not game planning for Tank, my nigga, bro. Like, you just really think you just gonna go in there and wing it with Tank?
Yeah, I heard him say he not game planning.
Yeah,
he probably just talking shit. I hope he just talking shit.
But the thing is, at first I kind of was thinking of it might be a decoy, but then when I seen that press conference, I think they really are doing some shit like that, bro. Because the trainer, because I remember Tank was talking shit about their team. He was like, "Yo, pack your whole team up." Then he was like, "Man, y'all boys don't even." He said, "All y'all do is train for power. That's it. Y'all don't do no skill." Then the trainer, I thought he was gonna say at least some, intelligent shit. But then I don't know. It's how you look at it too, man. This guy was like, "Yo, power is skill." I don't think power is a skill.
Having power is a skill. It's not the only skill. It is a skill.
You think so?
It's a skill. It's not the only skill. It's a skill, though. It matter. It matter, but just power alone don't do you no good. You know what I mean? Raleigh is pure power, pure brute force. He got to put some skill with that shit. Canelo got some skill with his shit. You know what I mean? He got skill with his shit.
He definitely got more skill after he took that Mayweather loss.
You need some kind of skill to go with your power to be effective. Because just power, you go end up like, well, it's a lot of niggas who just Stanonis. Y'all know Stanonis. He's strong as ox. But what else he got going for him right now? So it is what it is. I understand Raleigh got a chance in this fight. He got a chance to go maybe the distance. I don't think he got a chance to win this motherfucker.
Roland ain't going the distance. Hell no.
Salute, fellas.
What's up, man?
Just do.
Yeah,
I just hear y'all cooking a little bit.
Stupid, bro.
Did y'all hear WBA supposed to have ordered Tank to fight Jezreel Corrales after Rolly?
Yeah, I just want some money on. I just want some money on him.
Yeah.
No, don't say nothing like that.
Word up, they said that.
Man, I was saying that for Chris Colbert a couple years back.
One of his trainers said, what's it, Barry Hunter? I seen an interview a couple months ago. He was like, man, they got Isaac Cruz lined up at the Tank. This is on record. This is trainer saying this shit.
After Rolly,
but we already know how Tank operating, so I don't even. You feel me? Like the fights we want to see from Tank, I don't even get hype about that shit no more. They already explained what they doing. So
let's see. Calvin Ford be speaking on that shit. He be talking that shit we want to hear. I just think they kind of slowing that down. They not just letting this shit happen, man, and it's causing Tank to get criticism. I don't think he really deserved, because you're not gonna tell me a fighter get to the level Tank at and he's scared to fight somebody. What I'm saying?
Tank, the criticism he get is like from the boxers fan, but he got the casuals on lock, so it don't even really matter no more. Like they didn't win the game for real. A nigga Tank could fuck around, probably fight whoever until he die, and he gonna be good. Like he fuck around, make $1 million after every fight.
Get a check for sure.
Tank probably could fight whoever he wants to. He getting $1 million. Tank could probably fight either one of us. He gonna get $1 million.
Nah, I'm about to say the same shit. He fight me tomorrow.
So when you get to that, because you gotta understand it's boxing shit, bro. Like they prize fighters. You know what I'm saying? So you know the definition of a prize fighter. That's what it is. Like so,
you want to get paid.
Yeah. So.
But I think,
and then Floyd might let Tank get in with some riskier fights with the the notable names when they get older. And shit.
but you know what? I don't get. Like what I want to understand is like I know what they'd say if somebody asked them, but I really want to know like an off the record answer. Like, what's your confidence level with Tank? Because a fighter like that with the skill he got with that God-given power that could just shut your lights out is like I would put him against anybody and have the utmost
yeah,
confidence.
we can. That's why I feel you can put him against anybody, but he's not going against anybody. And that's why I respect T.O. so much, because this nigga was young, going against all the top niggas in his division. He caught one little fluke loss. Now niggas, they writing him off. But this is why I really respect T.O. out of all them little,
I think
little
it's
niggas that's boxing under like 150 and shit. That's why T.O. still my favorite.
Yeah. If you still emotional about the way he been like dealing with shit once he got the belts, then it'll kind of cloud your judgment, and you probably won't even be able to see that he lost that fight more so because of what he didn't do than what Kambosos did. He beat himself. Like he did. He beat himself.
That boxing analyst, a real boxing trainer, a real boxing head. Period. They could see that shit.
Word,
that shit was an upset.
Word. Facts. Exactly. That's why it was such a big win, because he wasn't supposed to win. You know what I'm saying?
If they was the running back, he might stop him this time. He almost stopped. I mean, I know the word almost. Yeah, it's almost, but shit. The nigga.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm with you. I agree.
he ain't get like fucking George J just dominate T.O. like people.
Hell no. His face was leaking and cut up too. Yeah, he has his he wore his battle scars too.
Yeah.
Damn sure wasn't easy. But yeah, man, I want to see Tank start Rolly, because he need to be punched in his mouth hard too. And then I just want they just need to put him in there with the people
who I want to see
that y'all say he won't fight.
Bro? You know who on my must see get punched list now?
Who
that? Nigga Blair the Flair, man. And I swear to God, I was off for the whole show. I was fucking with Blair till this nigga just said, "Yo, Errol Spencer's a cursed coward." I'm like, bro, you really gonna see?
Nah, he a clown for that. He turned me off with that.
I can say you can say he ducking and all that, but a cursed coward, my nigga.
Yeah, he said Boots. He said Boots praying on his downfall. Boots wanted him to die. He said people like Ennis, they wanted me to die, but I'm still here. I said, look, this weirdo, man. Yeah, Boots will destroy your career, bro.
It's a lot of weird ass niggas out here, man.
I mean, I get it, but I get it though from the hustler standpoint. I get it from Blair. As a real boxing fan, I hate that.
Now, how about you put the work in? I don't get it.
I hate that. But for the hustler side, the business side of me, I get it though, Blair. I get it.
I mean,
go ahead, get your mega fight, cash out.
Put your work in, Blair. You ain't gotta talk about. You ain't gotta
15-0 talking too much.
If you doing blood or flood business, you don't gotta talk about Earl.
Mm-hmm.
Boots ain't talking about Earl.
Facts. Yeah, Boots just ready to beat somebody up whenever they tell him he got a date, yo. That's why I love that dude.
That's because Boots young. Boots know he got time on his side. Blair ain't got time on his side.
Ducking.
Yeah, now you're right. He's 33.
Yeah, he's 32, so he get ready to cash out. That's why I can respect on the hustler side. The hustler side of me, the business side of me, I can respect Blair for doing this shit. Fuck it. Talk as much shit.
I would respect it.
So you get your goddamn your cash out.
You gotta beat Alex Rocha.
Yeah. I would respect it. I do. I know you talking about. Rashidi had a close fight with him.
Hey, look, T. Hey, see what the type of drama this shit create now? You got niggas talking about he ran up on Boots ducking. Man, real niggas know Boots ain't ducking, bro. You a real nigga, you know Boots ain't ducking. Like it don't even gotta be on no fighting shit, bro. You can just see how this nigga moving, like
exactly.
You can just see if you a real nigga, you just see how this nigga moving.
Exactly.
Like, he just trying to set up a cash out fight.
Body language. You see how he moves.
Then I feel like if Blair, Lord knows if he wins this, don't he gotta fight this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord knows if he win this shit. Oh yeah, he going at Boots. And Boots just got that new Showtime deal. Oh yeah, that's money.
I tell you this: if he
wins money, so he's really gonna be at Boots.
That's a real win. If he win a fight this weekend, that's a real win on his record.
And I ain't gonna lie, Blair actually he doing this thing a little bit. Like, cause I first even when he said that, I ain't gonna lie, like when he said that bullshit about Spence, it made me really start researching it, cause he was talking that shit. He not only called Spence a fucking cursed coward. This nigga was like, yo, when I was in Mexico, man, that nigga Canelo was on my undercard. So then I had to really start looking this nigga up. And I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
one win he got that really impressed me to make me think like he might be a contender. Like, cause right now I'm looking at Blair like contender or pretender. But one fight I seen that he might got that makes me think he might could be a contender is that win over Brad Solomon.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Brad
I seen
Solomon,
that.
I know a little bit about boxing. I don't think I'm
Now,
a
my
casual, but I
issue
know I
with
ain't no
him
expert. But
is
Brad,
he stuck between over promotion and clout chasing. Cause if you serious about it, fighting Boots, then anything you talking, I'll be with it. I'm cool with
I think
it.
he
But
really is serious though. I just think it's more
I swear,
so.
I think he fronting. And I even listened to Boots when Boots spoke on it. Like when they had that little confrontation, he was like, "Come on, man." He winked at him or something. He said, "Yo, he just trying to get some buzz, create some buzz." And that dude ain't trying to fight, man. He was like, he know what it is, and I think he do too. You're not about to fool me with no words. I don't care how serious you sound when you saying what you saying.
I think Blair would
You
fight
won't
Boots
fight
if the
Boots.
money right.
I want to see it, please, because that hype gonna end right there, man. He gonna be picking his throw up off the mat. He too irky jerky. He don't got enough skill for Boots, and he should know that.
But I ain't gonna lie, if he do get in the ring with Boots, as of right now, I feel like he's probably be the most athletic boxer Boots ever fought, though.
No, yeah, he definitely got some skill with him. He ain't got the prettiest style. He can fight, but
that motherfucker quick as shit. I ain't gonna lie. He quick.
I just like fighters that make realistic call outs. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't call somebody that you're not gonna really fight,
but why
bro.
would you not think it's realistic? Like, I feel like if the circumstances right,
back
he'll fight.
I'm gonna tell.
But by his rank is not realistic at all.
And based on how he moving, his team ain't putting him in there with Boots.
You say that, but look at a nigga like Rolly.
He not in position, huh?
Look at a nigga like Rolly getting a tank fight.
Roland been doing that shit for years.
Yo, somebody on the low don't like Rolly. I don't care what they say. Somebody like, yo, they had enough of his mouth. They like, yeah, throw him in there with Tank. Throw him in there with Tank. Yeah, he about to get hurt, yo.
I'm saying, a nigga like Rolly could get a fight like Tank. Wait a minute, hold on, get a fight with Boots. Shit, he could get a fight easily with Boots.
Crush was good.
Hold up, man. Hold on. Here, I got to come in. I got to highlight this, and I got to right at it. I've been listening to y'all cook. Listen.
Got you, bro.
I'm not even going to do this with this guy. I don't know.
I know where you're going.
Special with this dude. I don't know what y'all see special with this dude. All right? Ain't no ring bells in my city like that. They don't know him in them gyms like that. He got ass whipped in these gyms like that. What has he done?
Turn GTA on?
Yeah, give me Jackson? Like 20 minutes, okay? Come on, man. This guy.
I knew Crush was gonna come in hot.
I can't knock his hustle.
On this, dude.
I just ain't like.
Listen, I'm trying to save you lost people right now. I'm trying to save you lost people right now. You see what I'm saying? See, it's easy to do that, but when you talking about you the cat in your city and this motherfucker from your city that do this shit, that follow this shit, bro, I could put your shit on blast. The streets is quiet about your ass. Nah, bro. Yep. Nah. Ain't nothing special to him that he actually specially thirsty. I get it. He's 32 years old. Should have been putting a little more oomph on your promotion years ago, my man. Right. Come on. And then this whole thing, he concentrating on calling people out. He ain't said shit about this goddamn fight like Roshi is a fucking walkover. Like, what are we doing here? Roshi ass.
That's gonna be a good test for him.
So he beats Roshi, then what? You give him his respect then? As a fighter?
If he beat who? Rocha?
Rocha, hell yeah, he get respect as a fighter because he don't got none right now.
You don't fuck with the Brad Solomon win?
No.
I think the win was solid, but the way he talked, he need to be fighting somebody else.
With Brad Solomon.
I mean, but shit, all them niggas talk like that. You feel me? Even Boots talking like that. Who the fuck Boots really?
Boots don't call nobody no fucking.
Boots don't talk like that. Man.
Yeah, Boots ain't never disrespectful.
He more quieter with it. He be talking.
He more realistic. He more realistic with it.
I mean, how you know
Mm-hmm.
this nigga don't feel like, you know, how a nigga feel? That's how a nigga feel. You feel me?
I just think
You
it's
can't come in
smoke
this
and
boxing
mirrors with
game
Blair
thinking you
Cobb.
gonna lose. I know
a nigga can feel how he feel, and I can call him a goofy. Fucking goofy. He can feel how he feel. I can call him a goofy.
Yeah, so you feel like he a goofy.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Don't even rock out like that. They ain't. Listen, let me tell you something. See, if you paying attention, my brother, right? Pay attention real quick. Since this guy want to claim Philly,
but I mean, it's boxing though. Niggas gonna call niggas out. You feel me?
No, ain't nothing wrong with the call out.
I'm not saying that. Listen to me real quick. I want you to hear me real quick. Since you repping this guy, right?
Man, I'm not repping nothing but the realness, man.
Listen, looking at the difference in energy with this dude. Look how Cool Boy carry himself. Look how fucking goddamn Boots carry himself. And look at this whack ass fucking energy this dude trying to represent, dog. Philly dudes don't represent themselves like that as this dude claimed. He ain't really from in the city, from the goddamn county. I'm just keeping it real. He been at the gyms. I seen him in the gyms. I know who he is. That dude ain't like that, man. He better go fight fucking green beans and motherfucking carbon monoxide or something like that, because all his selling himself, dog, he pricing himself as an overpriced whore. Like your corner ain't popping like that. We heard the shit at that corner don't be popping like that. So this dude is near the end of his career that hasn't really started. 32 years old, 16 fucking fights. Of course you be super thirsty, wanting a big ass check, but you can't be leaping bounds and all this fucking shit. Then you going the way about selling your fucking goddamn stuff. Everybody you trying to attach yourself with is the opposite of you, nigga. They got money. They prove themselves some sort of way. What's wrong with you? You talking about this and that. What value are you? Neither one of your promoters feel as though that you have any value like that, bro.
We're out of gyms at Trap.
I ain't knocking that nigga hustle, man.
Nah, I don't want to
hustle. He got 16 fights. He 33.
I mean, I feel you though. You know what I'm saying? You a Philly nigga. You feel me? And he going at y'all prodigy. I feel you.
I'm a Philly cat,
he going
bro.
at the prodigy of
Philly,
so I
cat,
feel
bro.
you, man.
You know what I'm saying? I represent this city hard, bro.
Just because Blood of Fur don't got no fans, bro, don't mean y'all niggas got a cheerleader for him. He don't got no fans because he ain't put in no work.
Exactly. He ain't put in no work.
He ain't put in no fucking work.
Yeah, so I don't want to come off like I'm knocking him.
Then you feel like he put in the work.
Yes, bro.
That's a credible win.
So he on.
Yeah, that's a credible win. Even Brad Solomon, I mean, I don't take discredit, but you know, I know not to overstate the win. It was a solid win, but this one right here would be even better. And like I said, I don't want to knock him, but I like when call-outs are more realistic. I don't see his team putting him in a position where they like, you know what? Let's fight Boots. Like I think that's smoke and mirrors, man. He'll get that boy hurt fast.
He said early drunk. Earl Spence gonna fight him, man.
Yeah, man. Dang, he being personal with Spence. He called out Crawford. Like he was doing too much.
Yeah, he's calling out.
And that's why I say it's clout chasing.
That's clout chasing, bro. Keep it more realistic. He ain't being realistic.
Spence, Earl, and Boots, bro. Spence, Earl, and Boots. Killers. That's who we call. Bro, them dudes are hurt that man. I think he cool, but
I ain't gonna like he talk so much shit. Now I want to see him get hurt by them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I don't mind.
So he didn't did his job. Cool. Like you feel he didn't. I can't knock the hustle, man. You feel?
No, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
If you in position, shit, bro, you gotta put Trap. He's not
working.
Not in position, bro.
Yeah, but so y'all got this energy. You had the same energy for Rolly then.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see him get punched in his face.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Rolly and Tank have a personal beef already. Do Earl and Blair even know we fuck each other?
Yeah, they sparred before, and they from Philly.
Earl and Blair.
Oh, Earl and Blair, nah.
Okay, now what the fuck is he talking about?
But I don't know. Niggas is starting to make that shit something though.
They don't, bro. Nobody's
going to
the moment Earl fight Blair. The moment
Earl fight call Earl, Gilly didn't call Boots.
That's Earl and Boots.
That's more realistic though.
Yes, that's more because he's actually ranked in the top 5.
Yeah, but Earl still got blood problems, man. He need to go handle that shit.
They all ranked in the top
Earl
5.
ain't got no damn blood problems. Don't
Yeah,
Bud got
he got a
Yeah, he
unification
do,
on the
Bud got
16th of
problems.
He do
April.
got
Earl
blood
got an
problems,
Ugas problem
nigga.
right now.
Bud
Yeah,
got
bet with
problems.
belts.
Earl
He
ain't
got
no damn
what? How
problem.
many? Where he going to do with
He
that
got an
third
Ugas
strap?
problem. Earl ain't Bud ain't his business. He ain't got no
They
Bud
both
problem.
got problems with each other, so they need to handle it straight like
They
that.
gonna get to it.
He ain't got no man. He got an Ugas problem. Bud ain't Earl business right now.
Yeah, you right. He definitely got folk on Ugas because Ugas ain't no pushover.
He
All
ain't.
right,
But I'm going
right.
out on the record and say
Okay.
Earl gonna beat him convincingly. I'm tired of this Ugas shit. He gonna beat him convincingly.
You think he
The
gonna
only
stop?
way he don't beat him convincingly is if something is wrong with Earl, and I ain't banking on that. I'm banking on seeing a healthy Spence, and he gonna beat Ugas up like he never been beat up before.
Yep, he gonna beat his ass.
And respect the Ugas though, because I like him.
Got
I like him.
Okay, Trap. So after, let's say he beat Alex Rocha, right? Let's say he beat Alexis Rocha, right? Who he gonna fight next?
Yeah.
Real quick for y'all that really put like
Boots.
really.
Yeah, if he beats
Out of the
Rocha,
people that he mentioning, T.
He beats Rocha. Get him in there with Boots. Put that shit in Philly, man. At the 76ers arena, man. What's the biggest arena y'all got in Philly?
Crush about to lose it.
Hey, Crush, what's the biggest arena y'all got in Philly?
For what fight?
Boots versus Blair, man. Headline that shit, nigga.
Why you disrespecting my city like that, man? I'm at the pool.
Nah, that shit'll be lit if he beat Rocha. Cause he gonna talk that shit. He gonna make Philly lit.
No, he's
that's
not.
what y'all need. Y'all need some shit like that entertaining shit.
Trap said
if
Virgil.
Leonard Ellaby talking about
that'd be fun.
Hey, Crush, hold on. If Leonard Ellaby talking about Tank and Rolly gonna be the biggest event in USA and fucking like for that fight, shit, why Blair and fucking Boots can't be one of the biggest shit that happened in Philly? Cause Blair definitely gonna hype the bitch up. That's why I do like Blair. He got personality for the sport for real. Like, cause a lot of your favorite fighters' personality, them niggas suck.
Why don't nobody know him? He got all this personality, because personality don't mean shit if you don't put the work in.
But he putting the work in. Shit. I think Blair at least top 25.
Personality with no work is a clout chaser.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey, but that's what
especially when the
fights
fights ain't realistic.
If he beat Rocha, I feel like he deserve a Boots fight. He beat Rocha. That's just my opinion.
Hey, yo, listen.
If he beat Rocha, maybe he do.
He deserve a Boots fight? Yet. Beating Rocha? No, maybe a Conor Ben fight, but not a fucking Boots fight. Come on.
They on the same level right now. Boots and Conor Ben on the same level, man.
No Boots
Conor Ben get put to sleep.
I'm not talking about skill-wise, as far as height-wise. I ain't talking about skill fight-wise. I'm not talking about fight-wise. I'm talking about height-wise, clout-wise. Boots and Conor Ben on the same level.
What are you talking about? No, they not.
You know what I'm talking about. Boots is not that fucking big yet, bro.
I'm telling you, no, bro.
Not that Boots is not that big for real. Boots need a nigga like Blair. If you ask me, he need a nigga talking shit at him, hyping his shit up so he can put his name up. Because Boots don't talk that much for real.
Conor Ben in the UK is everything Boots is in the US.
Boots don't talk that much for real. So you need a nigga like Blair to hype this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at Boots, them niggas should pay Blair for promotion, nigga. As much shit he talking about, they might well start paying Blair for promotion.
But see, the problem is it's not realistic.
We been talking about Boots for years. We talking about Blair when he said Earl drunk. It's a difference.
Facts.
It's a difference, bro. It's a difference.
If your name,
just trying to get his name attached, bro, and think you're gonna
get
a check.
If you attach
it, it's working. It's working.
It ain't working. What is going to get him, bro?
Now we talking about the nigga.
It's gonna get him hurt,
Blair, bro.
It's gonna get him hurt.
He's not gonna get no title shot. He's not gonna get no. How much you want to bet on that? I bet you.
I mean, if he loses, then okay, that's deserving. But if he keeps winning, he don't get no title shot. Then I'm gonna really start saying niggas is ducking Blair. Like, you start winning, niggas is still not fighting this nigga. The top niggas
gonna have a heart attack over there with this blasphemy.
What you talking about, bro? He got kids whipping his ass in sparring sections, bro. Stop blowing his
up. I heard Colbert got at it. I'm not Colbert. Farmer.
Man, hella niggas get their ass whooping sparring sections.
No, bro. All
yeah,
young boys
I heard that.
His ass up.
I did hear it. And Tevin Farmer is considerably smaller. That's why I mentioned that.
Cookie Monster touched his ass up, bro. They all touching his ass up.
I seen Devin getting a
One
little
don't
bit of
go,
shit
not
off
just
too.
one. Not just one, bro.
Mm.
I saw who
See,
you
this
want
guy
to see
put
Boots
long
fight,
attention on
bro,
his
and
stuff.
don't
Boots?
fucking say Earl and Bud and fuck, cause them niggas
I ain't
not
say
fighting.
nothing about no Aaron Bud. I'm talking about
Who
bum
you
ass
want to
Bear
see your
Cobb
boy
you trying to
fight?
sell, bro.
I'd like to see Boots fight shit. Somebody that they not gonna put him in there. They ain't putting no Conor Ben in there with Boots. They not putting Virgil in there
All right,
with Boots.
so it's a nigga who trying to fight him, like,
Hey yo, I
got
think
a little
that's fake though.
personality, shit.
I think that's fake though. I really don't think he's serious. I just don't.
Conor Ben don't want to get in there with Boots. That's why I say Blair Cobb and Conor Ben make more fucking sense.
Facts.
Neither one of them is ready to fight Boots.
Conor
Neither.
Ben don't want to fight Boots. He would have been did that shit.
I said Conor Ben don't want to fight Boots.
So who we gonna see Boots in there with? Like
Castile Clayton.
Yep.
Castile Clayton. Mm-hmm.
Castile Clayton.
Man, it's probably more niggas that know Blair than Castillo, nigga.
It's possible though, but I mean, I
Blair
just don't
might got
think,
more fans than Castillo, bro.
I honestly think if they came to Blair Cobbs right now and was like, you know what, you win this fight, your next fight here, the next one is Boots, and he win, I just don't see him wanting to actually.
If the money right, if the money right, I think
it's too risky for him.
If the money
Too
right,
early.
it's gonna be the most
what risk does Blair got? He 32. He got to take all the risks he could get right now.
Nah, he do, but but he got at his age, he got to take calculated risks. You can't just, you know what I mean, jump out the window.
He need to get paid, nigga.
He do.
Out, nigga,
he do, but
get ready for his next venture in life.
If he want to continue to get paid, he better stay away from Boots right now.
Get him a good cash out fight, and then get ready to prepare for your next venture for the future. Because he can't box forever.
Mm-hmm.
Use that money to invest in whatever you guys leads you to invest in.
Yeah, I don't dislike Blair Cobbs. I just don't like unrealistic call outs.
This boxing,
that's like you gonna get called out. Like,
they scared of Blair Cobb.
It sounds scared, man. Is this boxing or what?
They scared of Blair. They scared of. Hold on, time out.
Get him.
They scared of Blair Cobb.
No, I'm saying who is Boots? We acting like Boots is some star. Who is Boots?
We're not talking about Boots. We talking about Blair Cobb.
Who's scared of Blair Cobb?
Every time somebody bring
no. Who's scared of Blair Cobb?
It's 1,000 excuses. Why can't the nigga talk and promote himself? I don't understand this boxing.
Real quick.
Because it's not realistic.
What's Blair Cobb?
We don't know what's realistic. We're not behind the scenes. We don't know that.
What's Blair Cobb ranking? Now watch this. We not behind the scenes. What's Blair Cobb ranking in the sanctioning bodies?
I ain't looked at the recent rankings. I had to check them out just like everybody else. We don't know. He said he ranked higher. He said he ranked higher than Virgil opponent. That's why, and people not saying this. They acting like he just called Boots out. He called Virgil out too. He said Virgil should be fighting me, not Mike.
He ranked higher than Mike McKinson.
That's what he said. He said I'm ranked higher than Mike McKinson. Why is Virgil fighting him? He should be fighting me.
Let's see.
Pull it up.
Let's see if he's higher than
that they acting like he just calling everybody out outside the company.
I don't know where Mike McKinson ranks. He in the UK. I'm talking about American fights. So yeah, maybe he is. I'm talking about somebody he can actually fight over here though. Not nobody. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm saying that's a realistic fight. But he talked about a realistic fight too, because him and Virgil on Golden Boy. So if he beats,
but he did right. He talked about those guys. He didn't say those guys were drunks. Whatever.
What 50 Cent do when 50 Cent came in the game? He came out dissing everybody how to rob. He just did the same formula in boxing.
The first song 50 Cent made went platinum. Stop comparing him to Blair Cobb.
Nah, he got a point though. How to rob definitely.
The first song 50 Cent made went platinum.
But look, that people can say that's clout chasing. Today people can say that's clout chasing.
He's not nobody. He's not 50 Cent.
50 wasn't. I'm saying 50 at that time. But look, 50 at that time. No, but look. 50 at that time, he didn't know none of these niggas he was talking about robbing. Niggas could have said that's clout. Damn, what this nigga doing talking about me? I ain't got no beef with no Queens, nigga.
Bro.
But guess what?
Who's this nigga?
Since you wanted to use that as an example, right? But see, he was already making noise
He was,
with
and
the
so was
mixtape
Blair.
shit.
Blair whooped on Devin
Blair
ass on
ain't
sparring.
making
That
no noise. What he been
he
fighting,
whooped
bro?
on
He ain't
Devin
fought
ass in
Hey,
sparring.
shit.
I
that
seen
shit
the
don't
What's
video.
mean nothing. Neither
what's
spawn don't
blood and
mean
flare
shit
weight
for real,
class?
bro.
What's
I'm just
blood and
I
flare
saying.
don't be
weight?
count spawn,
What's
bro, because I didn't.
question?
Man,
I
you
didn't
know
let
what?
niggas.
If
I
Blair
didn't let
Cobb was
niggas
fighting
What's
Big
beat my
Dog, he
blood?
would
ass
have
in
been having
spawn.
some
In the
shot.
real fight, I beat the shit out of niggas. So I don't
What's
really.
blood and flare weight
That
class?
I'm
ain't
just
really
saying.
nothing.
We talking about making noise. I ain't saying he could beat him. I'm saying we talking about
What's
making
blood and
noise.
flare
That
weight class,
He
bro?
ain't making no noise. This dude just came out of nowhere. Listen, if
What's
he
the
Blair
would
was
weight
have,
one.
if
class,
he,
bro?
No, that he
you
making
gotta
No,
admit,
noise.
Blair.
if
We
Blair
Blair
was
talk
one,
no,
about it.
Blair was
I wouldn't be
140 when I
talking
happened.
about this dude. Why do y'all
The whole
always do
internet
this?
talking about Blair. The whole internet
No,
talking
I
about
wouldn't
Blair
say the
right
what I'm
now.
whole
saying,
internet. I
I'm
wouldn't
not
say the
saying
whole
right
They
now.
internet, but
talking
he ain't.
about
What is
what
the
Blair
Blair
difference
ain't
Every
that
major
between
said
Blair
channel is
Cobb?
talking about
but he
about
Blair
getting
Cobb.
some
Arrow.
traction for sure.
They
Blair definitely gaining
Blair
talking
Cobb,
about
traction
what
for
he
sure.
said about Arrow, bro.
Blair Cobb,
Not his
No,
Blair
skills,
Cobb
not
used
how
fucking
good
boot
he
camp
is,
to get
not
himself
his
known.
next fight, not his past wins, not who he fight next. They talking about some bullshit he said about a man that matter.
Yeah.
the stage is set now, so everybody paying attention. Now he
What
has to
Stage
go
is set
stage
for
is
produce.
what?
set,
But I
bro?
ain't gonna lie,
The stage is
Stage
set
is
Blair,
because
set
if
for
Blair go
what?
out there and get a knockout, Blair
Oh,
is
okay,
the
okay.
biggest, one of the biggest prospect name in boxing. Well, if he go out there and do something big, he matter more than all these other dudes because they don't talk. They boring. These niggas don't do nothing for us on
Who he
YouTube.
matter more
boring
Blair
than?
as
is
Who he
fuck.
matter
content.
more than?
Them
Who?
dudes are fighting. What are you
If he
talking
knock
Who?
out
about?
Alex
Fucking
Rocha,
content.
who
Them
he
dudes is
matter
fighting.
more than? If he knock out Rocha, who he matter more
Well,
than?
them niggas faking. Let's see the real niggas clear their
Who's
ass out
Castillo
then.
Clayton?
Shit.
That's don't nobody know Castillo. Boots got 1,000 excuses on why he ain't want to fight Blair in February,
Do
but he
do
ran to a
He didn't
Canadian
need to
that
fight
don't
Blair.
Y'all,
nobody know
y'all
in
know
America.
Boots would
what's
beat the
Castile
shit out of
Clayton
Blair
rank?
Cobb, yo.
What's
I,
Castile
I,
Nobody
Clayton
was
rank
on
in
hey,
the
his
ranking
ass.
system?
I know,
Hey,
I
but
know, I
Castile,
know
I think
Blair
Castile,
better than a lot
Castile
of
is
niggas in the
ranked
sport.
higher than
What's
he's ranked
Castile
higher than
Clayton rank
Blair
in?
though.
Hold on, time out. See, y'all can't spew that shit over here, bro. What's
No,
Castile
no, no,
Clayton
no,
rank in the
no,
ranking
no.
system?
T, you know I know Castillo Clayton because I was saying that's who
Yeah,
Bud was
I
gonna
know you
fight.
do. So
Yeah,
act like you
yeah.
know, Trap.
No, no, I know. I'm just saying he said he want names, but Blair
But
is just a bigger name as Castillo Clayton. In
Clayton
America,
really
we don't
got
know
ranked
Castillo
though.
Clayton as a whole.
When did this happen? Nobody was talking about this dude
It was
until he said
when he
something to
ran up
Boots
on
and
Boots,
everybody started
everybody was
talking.
talking
Y'all
about
dudes
him.
wasn't even talking about
What
this dude. Come on,
you?
y'all do this all the
So do
time.
you took that serious? You really think like he want a shot at Boots right now?
Yeah,
No,
Why
but
wouldn't he
I
want a
do.
shot?
Yeah,
He don't have
hell
nothing to
yeah,
lose. He ain't had
hell
nothing.
yeah, I
He don't have
do.
nothing to lose.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just I just want to
exactly.
know
Like Trav
because
said, he ain't got nothing to lose. Like
for me,
listen,
I
man.
felt like that he was more so just trying to bring buzz to
I
his
heard
name.
his
I
dad
don't
was a
think he
kingpin and
realistically
I'm
shit,
saying,
wants
so
a
the
Boots
nigga
fight.
probably already got money for
what
real.
did
He
he
just
want? What
he
do he
probably
have
just
to
like
lose? You
fighting.
saying it like if he
Want
lose
to
the
do
Boots,
something.
that's gonna mean something. Like what he got to
Like
lose?
Blair in this bitch just
So
for
I'm
fun.
asking you,
Like
do you
Bro,
just
don't
think
some
got shit
funny
to
ass
lose.
his
fun.
team will put him up against Boots?
They
Oscar
don't
not
care
doing
about
that,
Golden
man.
Boy. Don't care about Blair. He not Mexican.
Yeah,
Oscar not
they
doing
probably
all
better
that.
throw
That's
him
See,
to the
I'm more
wolves.
so asking. I'm not trying to form an answer for. I want to know what you
Yeah.
think. You
No,
might
I'm saying
point something out.
Blair making the block. Blair making the block hot because Golden Boy don't care about him. He got to promote
Mm-hmm.
himself. He
Right.
tried to sit back. He tried to trust the process, but the process not working. So he had to start talking. He don't
Now
mean
I
no
get.
disrespect to his Earl. We
Now I
know
Start
get
Blair.
that.
capping though. You don't gotta start popping out about shit you don't know nothing about though.
Yeah, he started with the personals.
Sometimes,
That's where he rubbed people the wrong way with the
no, but
personals.
50,
Keep
50
it
ain't
boxing.
mean nothing
Hey,
personal.
but
When he
look,
said he was gonna rob niggas.
when you getting rich, you gonna rub some people the wrong way. That's just how it go, bro. Everybody ain't
That's
gonna be
how it
on
Mm-mm.
goes.
peace with you.
Sometimes
Bro,
you
Like
gotta step on a
listen, bro,
few
listen,
niggas.
bro.
like niggas running this
Nah,
boxing
he
Bro,
fam
could
and
have kept
shit.
it
don't got
boxing. He ain't have
he
to go
not that
personal.
he not
Yeah,
that
I ain't
rich.
like that's the only thing I ain't
He
like he
not that
called him a
rich.
curse, you know what I'm saying? Curse
Yeah,
out. And I ain't
that's just
like I
don't
feel
make
like
it personal.
I like the message, but I felt like the recipient of the
It's
message
crazy.
was not
Everybody be
it
talking
wasn't
down
needed
about
for
this
them.
man above them. That be the crazy part. That be the
Yeah.
crazy part. He
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
That's usually what niggas do. The gang came out dissing Jay-Z.
But I
Jay-Z
mean, you
still
know,
don't
this the
speak to him
fight
to this
game. You
day.
feel me? Niggas liable to
That's
Man,
say
what
this
some
corny
boxing,
niggas
man.
do.
anything
Stop
to get
bringing
a
that hip
fight.
hop shit in the trap.
That's what corny
It's
niggas
killing
do,
me
bro.
right
I'm
now.
saying it's a blueprint. It's a blueprint that niggas have used.
That's not the blueprint. That's the whole print.
No,
that's the cornball print.
No, I'm saying it's one way. Like it or not, we talking about Blair today. If we wasn't talking about him, then it'd be like, all right, that's a
we're not talking about Blur's skill. We're not talking about Blur being
talking about his shit talking.
We gonna watch Saturday, right? Are we gonna watch Saturday?
I was gonna watch
everybody
anyway.
I'm gonna watch. I don't dislike Blair Cobb.
More people that's gonna be tapped in because of all of this controversy. Because whether they want to
I'm screenshot y'all because y'all know I love this. I love to when people talk shit. I love to equate that to their viewership. So y'all know I'm gonna do it. I always do it, Trap, and you know I always do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I'm
now
going to
Blair.
his viewership.
This the thing.
I'm going to see exactly how much your pump on it actually did for you to see was it worth it.
This my thing, Blair. You can't go pull a Chris Colbert now. That's the only thing. He can't go pull a Chris Colbert.
Now really talk to him, because who was pump on for Chris Colbert?
Not me.
You was fucking Chris Colbert.
I definitely thought he was going to win. I definitely thought he was going to win.
What did I say? I said he fuck around and don't fucking win.
You damn sure did.
Y'all, I've been pump on for him longer than that though. Longer than that though.
I definitely thought he was going to win.
Bro.
But I'm just saying, Blair, if you listening, this better have been your best camp, because the whole world is paying attention. The whole boxing world. The whole boxing world is watching now.
Now, is his best fight.
You too busy clout chasing, nigga. You ain't say one. You ain't even promote your fight.
Bingo.
That's the issue I was having too.
No, he said it. See, people ain't watching the whole video. He said, I got a fight with Rocha coming up. He said, me and Rocha is the main.
Yeah,
this what he said. This what he said. This what he said. He said, me and Rocha is the main event for real. He said, I'm not even staying for Virgil. He said, for real, don't nobody want to see Virgil and dude. He said, more people will be tuned in to the co-main event than the main event, because we the real main event. I'm Blair Flair. Woo!
Nah, that co-main might be more competitive. Shit, 2 knockouts and 21 wins against a knockout artist.
For real, Rocha is
not Rocha. Dude, McKinson with them 2 knockouts with 21 wins. Like, he ain't going, man. I don't see him being able to do nothing with Virgil.
He can box, though.
He said after his fight, turn the show
on. I ain't gonna lie, though. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know Blair Hall had a fight this weekend. I was pleasantly surprised to look and see that he was fighting Alexis Rocha, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm locked in.
Me too. See, because that dude gave Rashidi a good fight.
This shit he doing work, so I can't even knock him.
All right, listen real quick.
So he just got to win. That's all he got to do. Like, he gonna win to the booth.
This is a legit win, though. If he was fighting a scrub, I wouldn't give a fuck. He not fighting a scrub, though. You get what I'm saying?
Hold up. Listen.
And look,
let his emprise be boots. I'm cool with that with Blair.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick, yo. This win would not be a fuck enough. We got to stop this. Come on, man. Seriously, now we blowing Rocha up a little too fucking much. Let's keep it all.
So what we acting like Clayton got?
Come on now,
Hear me out.
He about to
y'all
get
making
starched,
it seem like, huh?
He about to get starched, Blair. He finna get starched, bro.
So even if you do win, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. All this. Oh, you just need one good opponent on your resume. Get the fuck on out of here. And anybody that's representing that shit, kick yourself in the ass and be true to what you know.
Man, I feel you, man. Like I say, he going at the prodigy of Philly. I feel you. Man,
that's just how I feel. Period, dog.
This is a good fight for somebody with 15 fights.
Boots might be the next best thing in Philadelphia to Wilt Chamberlain, man. And Kobe Bryant.
No, but look, they hate Blair. They hate everybody not street. I don't understand why you got to be a street or no. His specific words was he from the county. He from the suburb. What that mean?
Not from Philly. Yeah, he say not.
Yeah, so represent where you really from. Then don't say you from Philly. If you from the suburb, that's what that means.
So you can't be from the suburbs of Philly.
Well, say it then.
It's a
so
different
so every time he talk, he got to sound from the suburbs of Philly. He just can't sound from Philly.
No, because he ain't from Philly, bro. If you from other place, you from
and I heard that nigga dad was the kingpin too. I heard that nigga dad really had the streets on lock for real.
He said he from
Blair got a story for real. He a prospect, but he got a story for real.
Who is that?
He said he from West Philly.
I don't know, but go look up his story, bro. I forgot. Look it up. Matter of fact, go look it up and tell me about his kingpin dad. If that's
you
true
know what?
or not.
I ain't gotta look that up. I'm from the city, bro. Now, whoever his daddy is, he ain't never registered in my mind about who ran the streets and all the cats I know in the city, and I'm being honest. I'm 52.
I don't know. Philly a big
city.
Philly big as shit.
Listen to what I'm saying, dog, and I got a big name. No bullshit. My name is the size of this city. No bullshit. So I know it's down. Nobody can't tell me about my city. You ain't from this motherfucker, nigga. I've been all through these pipes.
So you saying Blair a real hype job for real? This whole shit fake.
Bro, his name was never ringing like that in this city, bro. Nowhere in the gyms. I'm keeping it real with you, my guy.
But he said he earned his stripes in Mexico though. That's why he keeps saying Canelo was on his undercard and shit.
Yeah, I did. I heard him speak on
it. He say he's from Philly, but I never seen an interview with saying, "Yeah, I grew up in Philly. I'm in the streets in Philly." He never said that. He
never said none of that.
Yeah, he earned his stripes. He said he earned his stripes in Mexico.
Bro.
Prime example. Hold up, real quick.
But I have seen, you know, shit where they was like his dad was a kingpin or some shit in Philly.
Real quick, bro. Kobe Bryant never said he was from fucking Philadelphia. He said he's from Lower Marion, outside of Philadelphia. That's all I got to say. Say where you from. Don't try to say where you from.
But Christ, that's the thing. When you on the outside, like you go to a different fucking country or state or whatever. If you say like the suburb, niggas not gonna know till you say the main city. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I'm from Richmond, VA. You know what I'm saying? But in Richmond, I'm from Chesterfield. You feel me? I'm from Chesterfield. I'm from the suburbs. Shit get active. Don't get shit twisted. Shit get active in the suburbs. Like shit ain't sweet like you think. Your city get put
on like that, right? Your city get put on because you do something great, right?
No,
it's a
if he beat Rocha, they ain't hold on. Like he ain't like.
It's a following his grandmother's death. He lived with his father, Eugene Cobb, eventually relocating to Guadalajara, Mexico, after his father became a fugitive of the FBI. It was in Guadalajara.
You never heard of Eugene Cobb before, Crush?
Did you say you gotta say you from the city and not from the suburbs?
Eugene Cobb,
he had to be at the FBI on him. He had to be somebody.
But
nah, he ain't nobody, man.
According
to you, Crush, he ain't nobody.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Y'all said you gotta say you from the city and not from the suburbs?
That's what Crush said. Crush from Philly, bro.
This is what I said.
No, because
let me speak for myself. This is what I said, Dwayne, and I ain't changing my.
No, I'm not. I heard what you said, Crush. I ain't talking about what you said. I'm talking about. Well, I think it was Debo that said it. He said if you from Richmond, VA, you really from somewhere else, you got to say you from Richmond, VA. That's not true.
No, Nick. I'm saying it like this. Like, where you from, bro? Where you talking out of?
Where I'm from?
Yeah, where you from, bro?
Capitol Heights,
Maryland, right? Yeah. So we could use you. Like, you fuck around. No, you go around to a nigga in Houston, Texas, Capitol Heights, man. Like, what the fuck is that? But you say I'm from DC, DMV area.
That's my city. That's my
they gonna say, all right, you know what I'm saying? Then if you keep going in, all right, now I'm from Capitol Heights. But niggas not knowing that shit.
Now we actually is hip to Capitol Heights though, just to be real with you.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying you go to a nigga
at least I am.
Where Gary Russell? Where
Gary Russell? Y'all talking about though?
You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell, them niggas be repping DC and shit.
No, where they from?
Yeah, I seen Gary. I seen a couple of them niggas.
Gary Russell, Capitol Heights. Gary Russell.
Yo, kid.
But Dwayne, do you get what I'm saying? No.
DMV area. I say DMV area.
Said, all right, well, if you don't get it, it is what it
is. Dallas, Texas area, DMV area. I get what you, but you say area though. You from the Philly area. Say that. Say I'm from the Philly area.
They say Gary Russell from Capitol Heights. They don't say Gary Russell from Washington D.C.
But I
say
get
Gary
it.
Russell from Capitol Heights. Real niggas rep where they from. Real niggas rap where they from. They don't claim somewhere else that they not.
I get that.
So if you being fucking, so I'm from Chesterfield, but I be in Richmond. Hell of niggas from Richmond know me and they can stamp me. You feel me? Like, so when I leave outside of Richmond, out of VA, yeah, I'm from fucking Richmond. You know what I'm saying? But then when we get to talking, and some more of me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm from Chesterfield. But Richmond niggas know I'm putting on. Like, it ain't man nigga from Richmond. They don't say, oh, Debo don't really be putting on from Richmond.
But look.
And they do say them niggas, you need to watch them niggas. They fake. Them niggas ain't even.
Look, check this out though. Eugene Cobbs escaped with his children. Remember, he's supposedly not nobody. Eugene Cobbs escaped with his children to Mexico in 2004 after crashing a private plane at Wheeling, Ohio County Airport in West Virginia. He fled the scene and left behind 525 pounds of cocaine worth $24 million. So evidently, this nigga was somebody. I don't know. Average niggas just
Man,
came
he was
around
a
24
nobody.
million.
You know.
Was that Blur Cobb? Was that Blur Cobb?
No. He just saying his dad was nobody. I'm just saying, evidently he was doing
He's
something.
a nobody in Philly.
24
That's what
million.
he's saying. We gonna misconstrue
I
his
don't.
words.
I never
I'm
heard
sure
of
some,
him.
I'm sure some
Everybody that
happy
go to the
niggas. I'm sure
fans
if you
ain't
was
famous,
happy,
bro.
if you needed to know who he was, you know who he was.
But yeah, everybody that do Fed Time ain't famous or rich, bro. What are you talking about?
No, I know, but he had 24 million. He got
No,
hit
but
with 24
you
million.
use that as an example like it meant something.
I'm just saying, we can't just not. It's just like y'all hate this nigga Blair Cloud.
No, I don't hate him, bro. I'm just saying he ain't good like that. That's what I'm saying.
That's simple, bro.
Yeah, nobody hate him. He was just saying his call outs was unrealistic.
Saying a Roach win ain't nothing. It's like that's crazy.
Hey, so Crush, you got Roach beating him?
I do.
Shit, what's up? Let's put some money on it.
How much you want to put on it? Cause y'all really don't know who the fuck this is.
50.
Let's put 250 on it. Y'all really don't know who this dude is.
Go crazy.
That's the funny part.
I put 50 on it.
That's the funny part. Y'all really don't.
Y'all really don't. I ain't gonna go crazy.
Y'all really don't know who this nigga is now. Cause if y'all
I don't dislike Blair Cobb, just for the record, yo. I just said I felt like he stuck between over promoting himself and clout chasing. You can't just be calling out fighters where it's just not realistically possible for you to fight.
I mean, shit,
that's just my thought.
They wanted to put money on Blair Cobb.
Me against Vulture, yeah.
Did you just watch? Did you watch Blair Cobb fight his last fight?
Nah, I just believe what he got going on, man.
Exactly.
And I feel like, and I don't feel like Roach. I feel like he can beat him.
Debo, real talk, Debo. This not Debo. This is not.
This man just sat here and he got caught, pieced up by a 38-year-old fighter that can't fight.
Debo
and Brad Dawson. You got to watch these people fight.
He being fed, Debo. He being fed to the wolves, y'all.
But T, I just want you to say this. This is a good fight. Crush, this is a good fight, right? This is a good fight.
I know who Roach is, bro. This is a good fight. But I feel
that's all I want niggas to say. That's it. I just want niggas to say
this is a good fight, though. It really is.
Listen,
definitely
you don't
a good
have to
fight.
have a name for it to be a good fight.
That's all I'm saying. Is this a good, respectable fight? We gotta give a nigga credit.
100%. It's a solid
It's just
fight.
a good fight, bro. I'm not giving him credit on shit. It's just a good fight. Give him credit for what? Because he's getting in the ring and fighting somebody.
When we stop giving niggas credit for good fights, though, we're not saying he the best in the world. We're gonna be like, it's a solid win.
Listen to me, Trap. Everybody get credit when he laces them gloves up. Everybody. No matter we know if it's gonna be a good fight or not. Understand me?
But this is one of them fights you could be like, man, I respect that win. I respect that win right there. Not that you the best in the world. No, if he win it.
Everybody get credit for lacing up them fucking gloves, no matter if they get beat down to a pulp or not, bro. No matter
so we got 50 on this shit. I didn't look up, but I need to look up. We got 50 on it.
We got 50 on it.
All right, that's a bet. Say no more. That's all I like.
It's a lot of the most venom.
Don't disappear now, nigga.
The most venom.
But I ain't gonna lie. If I pay you, I gotta pay you in PayPal though. My cash out.
I tell you what. Since it's guys that
I mean not PayPal, I mean fucking Western Union. I gotta get you straight with the Western Union.
This dude, man. Oh
my God. Blair didn't keep
German, I guess. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's not about to win.
I think it's a competitive fight. It's a 50-50 fight.
Hey, I do this fight shit, y'all. Talk your ass off.
No, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 fight, though, right?
Yeah,
it's a toss.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, I don't think so.
This is the thing. If Blair keep the distance, he good. If he let that nigga back him up to the ropes, he in trouble. If Blair keep the distance, put that power on him. Only thing Blair keep himself open for a straight right, but Blair got to go straight.
Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Boy.
I ain't gonna say nothing else about it, man. We gonna see.
Well, I'm not saying the nigga the best in the world. I'm just saying I respect the nigga trying to fight. Well, Oscar ain't working for him. I don't know when we start hating niggas that Oscar doing wrong. We give Rashidi Ellis all the credit, and he been pro since Earl been pro, and he ain't done shit. Like we usually support niggas like that.
Rashidi Ellis ever said, Terrence Crawford a drunk that's destined to fail or some shit like that? He ever said some shit like that?
But ain't nobody. But that's why nobody talk about Rashidi Ellis. Like who is Rashidi Ellis?
So you gotta say shit like, okay, I got a question. So
you don't have to.
So that's okay. So that's what we on. Like we done letting work speak for. I watch this. Who did Earl say some shit to like that? Who did Earl say something to out of pocket like that? Who did Bud?
Earl had the luxury Earl had the luxury of the Floyd spar.
Oh, I mean he put in work then, don't it?
Yeah, luxury of the Floyd.
I mean, hold on, wait, time out, Trap. Now, okay, now look, now we got a nigga from Philly here, right? Blair Cobb just sparred everybody who's anybody. Now, why did Earl have the luxury of sparring Floyd? Because he was winning.
He was hanging around, bro.
Because he was winning.
Blair Cobb been winning. He undefeated.
Blair sparring. We talking about sparring wars. We talking about sparring wars, G. Yeah.
I seen him with Devin. So
Devin 130. That's lower than him, bro.
No, that's what he was. That's what Blair was
Devin to me. He ain't whooped Devin.
I mean, I seen the clip. I don't feel like he whooped him from the clip I seen.
The early part it was close, and Blair pulled away. At the end, Blair was outboxing. We say Devin so cold.
I guess I even give you that, but still, that's a lower weight division. Him, Rocha is a bigger weight. They in the same weight class, bro. Hey, y'all finna see this shit though. I didn't know he was fighting Rocha this weekend. I didn't. I didn't know he was fighting Rocha. I did.
But if Blair wins, I hope the community come and support this brother because he's just trying to come up.
He can't be a goofy, bro, and get supported for how good
support
you
him on what? We gonna give him credit for winning, and then he got to be somebody else good. Up next, what do you get a trophy?
No, just support him. That's it. Just a lot of that hate. It's a lot of hope. But look,
what if he
support him how?
And so, Crush, if he beats Rocha, you still ain't gonna respect him as a fighter?
I already respect him as a fighter, bro.
Oh,
but give him extra credit for what?
Crush don't care about the antics and the extra shit. You know what I mean? You ain't a fan.
Shit, y'all like Ali, right? Shit.
I get the same energy when I talk
like Ali. Everybody say Ali, they great.
Ali was proven.
Ali set the blueprint for marketing.
When I talk to YSM, I get the same energy.
The person that set the blueprint for marketing was Sugar Ray Robinson, my man. That's who Ali got it from.
I don't know. Ali really talked that shit.
Bro.
But Ali loved the camera in his face.
Ain't on the same level as Ali, bro. Bad comparison.
I mean, I feel you though, but he talking shit though. A lot of these boxers don't be talking they shit like they should.
As long as he's willing to stand on it.
You in Philly, nigga. I wish Boots talked more shit than what he did.
Bro.
I like the way Boots carry himself. Most Philly dudes carry themselves like quiet killers, bro. We don't run our mouths like that.
Certain niggas, when certain niggas step outside, don't gotta say a word, but everybody know they're in the building.
If you pay attention to Philly fighters over there, we ain't into that. Bernard didn't do it. Mildred Teller did. We don't roll like that, dog. We ain't into all that talking. Let's get busy. Let's go.
Blair, older guy.
That's why y'all got a statue of Rocky Balboa, nigga.
No, I ain't. No, they ain't the reason why we got a statue. That's why we didn't vote for that shit.
That's why I shit like that. Rocky Balboa in the Hall of Fame, nigga.
He been through a lot. Had to run to Mexico with his power.
They ain't got nothing to do with us.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. We talking about him clout chasing.
I don't think he clout chasing. I think he want to fight. I think he want to fight. If you really want to fight, I don't think you clout chasing.
Now, something real He's not getting no fight with none of them dudes. He's not ranked high enough. Say something realistic.
You got to stir it up somehow. What if You gotta stir it up somehow. Rolly not ranked, wouldn't rank. Where Rolly come?
Rolly ranked top 10, bro.
Nigga, Rolly lost that one fight. We know what happened.
Rolly is ranked top 10.
Rolly got a gift. Rolly got a gift in that one fight.
Them are facts, but he ranked top 10.
And he fighting Tank. Like, come on.
He
now.
ranked top 10.
But look, this is a brand fight. Like,
and then the WBA order that this time around, they ordered Tank and Rolly, right? And they ordered.
This is a brand, bro. Fighting guys like Rolly, Paulie, all them niggas. These are brand fights that just help go viral, all shit like that. This is what Bud missed. He didn't have a brand fight. I'm not saying Paulie wasn't great improving and all that. I'm just saying Boots fighting him in February, this would have been a brand fight that would have went viral all over the internet. It's just one of them fights that made your name bigger. It's more marketing than anything, and it would have been competitive. Same size, same.
Why Blair Cobb can't do that for himself?
Sometimes you gotta do shit different ways. He can't be like everybody else. That's why we talking about him. But he got to show up Saturday. I'm still saying that. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying everybody go about shit different. Some niggas want to be quiet like Rashidi Ellis, and some niggas want to take the elevator up like Blair Cobb, and he just took the elevator. Now he got to show up.
Elevator to where?
To where?
If he beat Rocha, most likely he get Virgil next. We know that.
If he beat Rocha, he gonna get an arrow fight. Are you serious?
No. I keep saying the same thing. He gonna get Virgil. Most likely he gonna get Virgil. If he beat Rocha, most likely he's gonna get Virgil.
Hell, as much shit he talking to Boots, he better get the Boots fight. He beat Rocha. I feel like that's the next.
No, he ain't gonna get Boots. He ain't gonna get Boots because Boots on Showtime, but he gonna get Virgil because Virgil not fighting none of the top niggas.
Wait a minute. So let me ask y'all a question, Debo and Trap. Let me ask y'all a question. All right, so first of all, where's Rocha ranked at? What is his rank?
I go off box rank. When I do the rankings, I go off box rank. So I mean, how credible as credible as you think box rank is, that's what it is. But I go off box rank.
All right, but what is his rank?
On box rank, I just looked at it. On box rank, Alexis is 23, and I think Blair's like 47.
Bingo. Okay. All right, that's a perfect example. Stop right there. So here
you talking about bingo, but shit, he stopped Brad Solomon.
Let me get there.
Alexis
did.
Bro, but his rank, but he hasn't put in no work.
He about to. He about to Saturday.
Let me finish. Hold on, let me finish.
We got bread on the T, so
wait. All right, listen. Let me finish my point real quick. So you mean to tell me if this 43 ranked dude beat a 23 ranked guy, that gets him a fucking fight with a top 5? Where does the math make sense in that?
We know, but he's fighting somebody that's ranked lower than Blair right now. Virgil fighting right now. This would kill that.
So him beating the
in America, Trap.
Oh, hold on.
Because niggas ain't hyping Clayton up for shit.
Not even
nobody talking about Clayton.
No, not Clayton. No, who Virgil was. I'm just talking about Virgil. Who Virgil was fighting.
Niggas ain't even hyping the dude he fighting up.
Yeah, he ranked lower than Blair, so he can get the Virgil fight because we know Golden Boy they want to protect their top fighter.
Like,
so
real,
they're not gonna let him go.
Like I really high on Boots. With Boots and Blair, I just feel like it's just a stay busy fight. And then I feel like it's a good fight because he gonna talk hella shit. He gonna bring more money to you. He gonna bring more promotion to you. He gonna bring more market to you. Why not? Just beat the shit out of his ass so he can shut the fuck up. You feel me? Once you beat the shit out, he ain't saying nothing no more for real.
And it was gonna go
Philly. Had that bitch in Philly. Beat the shit out of him.
Do you know what's gonna happen after that?
I feel like he deserve it. Beat the shit out of, because Boots still young. You feel me? He's still young. He got time to play. I ain't gonna say he got time to play around, but he can move a little bit more freely than the older niggas. So beat the shit out of, Boot. Well, let's see if he wins this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a tough fight for Blair. You know what I'm saying? So he wins this. Yeah, Boots go handle his ass, nigga. Shit.
But then,
at the time he was calling,
keeping him moving.
He was a free agent at the time. He was calling. He was a network free agent,
right? So I hear all that. But here's my thing. But then we'll be the same people that turn around with a not so ranked high guy.
I won't.
No. Let's overall, bro. Let's come on, follow me. Right? So a guy that's not ranked so high. Now, when he gets to fight a guy that's ranked, and the guy that ranked beats his ass, and then we'll be, oh, he fought another nobody.
Boots not getting ready to fight Bud or Earl. Like that's not gonna. He not fighting. He not fighting. No, I'm saying he not fighting Earl for sure. Earl gonna move up. So
I didn't say anything about that. But then if he beat a 23 ranked as fucking goddamn Blair Cobb because he will replace fucking goddamn Rocha. So for a top 5, top 3 dude beats up on a fucking 23 ranked guy, then we'll be like, oh man, he fought another fucking bomb.
Hold on. Are we talking about? We sitting here arguing about a nigga that got 16 fights? This nigga is a nobody. This nigga is less talented. He's less talented than fucking Ryan Garcia. This nigga's a nobody.
Hey, chill. Ryan Garcia talented. He just don't fight nobody. You tripping. Ryan Garcia.
My point exactly. That's my point. That's my point. This nigga is less talented than Ryan Garcia.
A number 3, number 4 ranked Boots is supposed to fight this motherfucker?
This nigga ain't fight nobody.
So Dwayne, if he beats Rocha, does he get your respect then?
No, because he only ranked 23.
Who the fuck is that?
Man, but I mean,
he's a nobody.
But who did Clayton beat to get the shot he got?
Listen.
Who did Clayton beat to get the Boots fight?
We never said Clayton deserved anything, bro.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he fight niggas that don't deserve shit, he might as well fight Blair, because Blair at least making the shit entertaining.
Hold up. This nigga has
and he bringing you clout.
Listen, hold up. This is what I'm talking about. This nigga got 16 fights. He didn't fight nobody. He's on the same.
He about to fight Rocha, bro. Rocha gonna be a good one if you ask me. So he moving. I feel like moving in the right direction from what I've been seeing so far. I ain't know about Blair till last year anyway. But the shit I'm seeing, besides the fact he talking shit, but what he said about Spence, I like what I'm seeing. I just ain't like the fact he called nigga cursed coward. Like I ain't fuck with that shit.
This dude is a 43 ranked ass dude.
No, listen, this is what I'm saying.
I mean, but Crush, you gotta start somewhere. You feel me? At least he ain't.
You started to high.
But he fight a nigga who 23. He beat that nigga. Then shit, he should be top 20 after that.
Listen, what I'm saying though. This man is on Oscar De La Hoya. If he was somebody and he was somebody like that, they would have gave his ass to fucking Speedy Rashid Ellis.
I don't know, man. Ryan be holding niggas back too, from what I'm seeing though. Ryan don't be making the big fights.
They would have gave him to Rashid Ellis.
You see the shit he just doing with Mungia. You feel me? See how hype niggas was about him and Charlo. Oscar got a lot to do with that shit. Why they ain't happen? If you ask me,
man, y'all go ahead keep building up these daggone nobodies. This nigga is a nobody.
I mean, shit. That's what boxing about. Shit.
About nobody.
Shit. Build up a nobody. You build that nigga up till he fight somebody. Then if somebody clean him out, you keep going. Till somebody's fighting somebody.
You build yourself to somebody. You don't come out there and clout chase to be somebody.
What you mean,
bro? You don't go from 23 to fighting a top 5.
So when Ali and them niggas was calling niggas out, was y'all mad then? Hell no. Y'all like Ali the greatest and all this and that and the third.
Who said that?
What I'm saying is you build yourself to be somebody. You don't go and make.
But you act like this nigga not working in the ring. You act like this nigga not working out or some shit. Like
this nigga's a bum. He's a bum. What are you talking about?
43, dude.
He ranked 43, bro. He's 33. Got 16
fights.
How the fuck he gonna fight somebody in the top 5, ranked 43? He's trying to 23 and get a top 5.
All right, so if he beat Rocha, then y'all like, I don't know, man.
If he beat Rocha, then he ranked top 25.
No top 5.
Yeah, so then that's all right. Like that's not good. Like
if he beat Rocha, then he ranked 25.
He's
not ranked number 5, bro. Boots is ranked number 5, bro.
Yeah, I feel y'all, man. I get what y'all saying, man. But if he keep winning, I can't knock if he keep winning.
Nah, he not gonna be Rocha.
Yeah. Build yourself. Don't go out here and clout chase. Build yourself. Don't go clout chasing.
But I mean, that shit work. Clout chasing be working sometimes.
It's not to give him no fights though. With the names he's calling out, he's 43, calling out top 5.
Yeah, but he keep winning. He keep winning. That shit will.
This nigga Dana don't even qualify. This nigga Dana don't even qualify for a title shot yet.
Not to mention this nigga's 31 years old.
32.
The nigga old as shit.
This nigga Dana don't even qualify. This nigga Dan don't even qualify for a title shot. He probably at the rounds yet.
What are you talking about, man? Y'all crazy.
I don't know, man. We gonna see you this weekend, though, man.
We is Debo.
I just got a winning streak going too, man.
It's a reason.
Blair,
it's a reason that.
Blair, I believe in you a little bit, man.
It's a reason, Golden Boy. Getting him this fight.
You think they trying to crash him out?
I know they finna crash. I know they finna crash his ass out.
But that's like, but some like shit like that. That's when if niggas turn dirt to diamonds, shit like that. You never know. You know what I'm saying? you know,
boy
this
ass trying to get ready to be a journeyman. He trying to get his first journeyman fight.
See, that's what
we talking about. He beat Bud Crawford and all this shit. This nigga's man, the fuck out of here. I saw the nigga fight. Nigga's garbage.
He garbage though, Dwayne. Damn, he ain't garbage.
He's garbage. He's garbage. He's garbage. I saw the nigga fight. He's
if he was garbage, he'd be ranked like 500 or some shit. Man.
My son been in the gym with this dude, man. My son know this guy.
I saw the nigga fight. He is garbage.
How much does your son weigh?
He's not beating nobody in the top 10.
My son bigger than him. My son
bigger than him. The top 10 don't mean he garbage.
No, this nigga's not beating Gary Russell. This nigga's not beating Gary Antoine. He's not beating Gary Antoine.
I don't know.
He's not beating Gary
Antoine. Talk to me about
Gary Antoine knocked his ass out. Top 15 instead of fuck somebody that they ain't even in the top 20. They would have gave him a top 15. They gave somebody in the top that's not even in the top 20 in the top 25. Make that make sense.
Right. If the nigga was a prospect, he'd be fighting somebody higher ranked. The nigga ain't no prospect. He's garbage.
Fucking goddamn. You got young boys coming in here, the Ghost Martin and them fighting motherfuckers ranked higher than this motherfucker. He been fighting longer than them. Are you serious?
He got the same amount of fights as Gary Antoine, and Gary Antoine fought a top 5 of 140-pound fighter. The nigga is garbage.
And how long he been in boxing way before Antoine. He garbage.
The nigga's garbage, man.
Everything you find in the trash, you can't turn it to a treasure.
Y'all believe in this fucking hype shit. This shit is garbage.
Nah, I'm not. I think you got me fucked up. I think he's elite. That's not what I think.
The hype train ends, bro.
This week. Ends.
Nah, it ain't nothing about you thinking he's elite. It's like you don't believe that he's garbage.
Virgil Ortiz has been forced to withdraw from March 19th fight against Michael McKinson. That was stated.
Good. Ain't nobody want to see that shit anyway, no.
He pulled out that shit, bro.
Nobody wanted to see that shit anyway.
Virgil Ortiz pulled out. Talking about Golden Boy right now, though, we having a Golden Boy conversation. Virgil Ortiz pulled out his fucking fight.
I don't mean nothing to me. I didn't want to see that fight anyway. That shit means nothing.
Virgil Ortiz, what was the reason why he pulled out?
They ain't say.
This nigga fight dirty.
They ain't said this nigga probably dirty. Probably why he got away from his boy. He was like, I feel guilty. I'm getting away from you. He pulled out though. Pulled out like a nigga that went in raw.
Then I tell you, I told y'all, motherfucker, Virgil Ortiz was a fucking hype job. I told y'all that.
That's crazy. We ain't gonna never have no fights.
I said that shit. What, last week? I said Virgil Ortiz was a hype job.
It's crazy.
So what's next for Virgil? I hope he finds somebody better now.
How can you fight somebody better? That was an eliminator. How can you fight somebody better than the top people for the eliminator?
Man, it's niggas with bigger names than McKinnison.
No, you talking about somebody with a bigger name, yeah. But you said you hope you fight somebody better. He was fighting the top man for the eliminator for the WBO.
So who else is there for him to fight for the WBO? I'm sure it's some other niggas. Cause he ain't getting cause he don't want to fight Boots. And goddamn Spence and Crawford, they too tied up. So what about him and Thurman? Virgil and Thurman.
Well,
Shit, that's a good one. Let's see that.
Actually, Crawford's not tied up.
Man, Crawford waiting on Crawford. We already know what Bud doing. He waiting on Spence, man. He waiting on what Spence gonna do, man. For real, that's what it's looking like. And I don't even blame him for real. Like you just had a good win against Shaw Porter.
I don't
take your rest,
I don't
King.
blame him. I don't blame him if he's waiting on Spence. If that's what I don't blame him. That's what he's waiting on. I don't blame him for that. If that's
now
what
Virgil, now you see he pulled up. Now let's see what he on, nigga.
Man, that's another. Technically, that's another.
He got
pulling out a fight. Technically, he left him, but that's technically.
Then what's that Russian dude? He ranked. What's that Russian dude? I forgot. He alright too. That Russian dude at 147. He alright though. He I feel like he a solid name.
Boutier, who you talking about?
Man,
Stanonis?
Nah. Fight. No.
I think it's shit, man. Start with an A or some shit, man.
The Russians can't fight. The Russians can't fight. Their country not letting them fight.
That's a lie. Who told you that shit?
The Russian government.
The Russian government said no Russian fighters can fight during the war.
Yeah. Which Russian you see fighting? Which Russian you see fighting?
I mean,
name one Russian that you see fighting.
I ain't seen niggas scheduled. Shit.
That's the reason why Canelo fight has been postponed because Bivol can't fight.
That shit ain't been postponed.
Yes, it has.
To when?
Whenever they decide to let him fight.
Hold on. So if I go look at Canelo shit right now, I better not see no date on that shit.
It ain't no date. They haven't even signed the paperwork.
Yeah.
It ain't no date. They haven't even signed.
It's up in the earth.
That shit say the fight will take place May 7th. Bro, niggas not, bro. Them Russian niggas, bro. Them niggas fighting. Especially, if them Ukraine niggas fighting, I know them Russian niggas fighting. And we seen them Ukraine niggas fighting already, shit.
And what Ukraine nigga fight?
Postal, nigga. Hey, you talking about Victor Postal?
Lomachenko gone right now.
That was before the war started.
So he could have pulled out. He could have pulled out.
Debo.
That was before all this stuff started with the war.
As soon as Postal finished the fight, he went over there.
I mean, as he should.
They was talking about that.
He's supposed to be fighting Bivol.
It popped out the same week.
Well, Canelo and Bivol fight May 7th, so hopefully Putin bitch ass don't stop the damn fight.
They're not even sanctioned. They're not sanctioning none of them those Russian fights. They're not sanctioning none of them.
Maybe in Russia, yeah. Maybe in Russia, but these niggas, I feel like they fighting on.
No, they're not. The sanctioning bodies are not sanctioning those fights. That's why they said if Bivol fight, it would not be for a title. So, they're not sanctioning it.
You say that, but go on BoxRec, and BoxRec, from what I'm saying, is pretty accurate on that.
I hear what you. I know that's because that's what they originally signed for. That's what
yeah, but if they changed it, they would have changed it on BoxRec.
BoxRec horrible at updating that shit.
But the sanctioning body said they are not sanctioning that fight.
Yeah, because they took a minute to put fucking the fucking Gary Antoine Postal fight up.
Yeah, the fight was supposed to be taking a minute too.
They said they're not sanctioning that fight. That's why it's been.
Where you get this shit? What YouTube channel you got this shit from?
I seen this shit too, though, Debo. I seen this shit too, though, Debo.
But where?
I seen that. I think Mike Carpenter.
Do your research.
I think Mike Carpenter said this. Now I'm gonna give you a name. Mike Carpenter said, I know y'all like them white folks and shit. Not you, Debo, but I'm just saying.
Carpentry from ESPN.
Yeah, that name.
But want this nigga? Won't he the same nigga that said Canelo and Bivol in the negotiations or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh, they won't fighting?
He said that it's up in the
in
air.
negotiation.
It's up in the air. It's up in the air. If it happened, it's a chance that it won't be for a title because the Russians can't get they belts and shit sanctioned.
Mm.
But he said they're gonna decide again.
Right, you got a point.
They're gonna decide again and make
Damn. So if he ain't fighting Bivol,
that's what all the stories.
So if he ain't fighting Bivol, then what? He got Triple G. That's how the contract work? The 2-fight deal contract work? Oh, this shit all scrap. That shit all canceled. He get to fight Charlo.
He might still have 2 fights because they still got the money for him.
Yeah. So then who next?
Not Charlo. I mean Triple G.
Triple G.
He might
That's
still
what everybody was talking about.
The
they were like, if you can't fight Bivol for the title, why not fight Charlo?
Yeah.
That's when everybody was coming out with that story. Because it was pointless of going up to 175 to fight Bivol if you're not fighting for a title.
Yep. Yeah. That shit getting real though for sure. That shit getting real. Get it? That's the first time I heard about it when they said that B-Val belt might not be on the line. I said, what the fuck you got your bill? He been over here. But I know Lomachenko them said, I don't know when he coming back. Lomachenko said, I don't know when he come back.
Yeah, that's when they told Cambosa, Bob Aaron told Cambosa, you might as well go ahead and fight Devin Haney because we don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah, I already know Cambosa's stalling, man. He didn't talk about that shit to stall, man.
He'll try to wait for Ryan Garcia low key now. I ain't gonna believe that nigga. I ain't gonna believe he fighting until he signed that motherfucker.
I didn't see some shit with a grapevine.
I ain't gonna believe he fighting until he step in the ring with all these motherfuckers pulling out fights.
Right. He'll get in there, throw a motherfucking headbutt and get out.
Hawaiian.
Every time I turn around, somebody pulling out a fight.
Yeah. No, Deli Virgil Ortiz just pulled out his motherfucking fight, bro. They ain't even tell us why. Somebody instantly said, that nigga juicing. I'm just saying, man.
When is Boost fighting Clay next, though? What date?
14th.
Yeah.
14th or what?
May.
April.
It's May.
Oh, it's May?
Yeah. He's gonna be on Brian Castano. Brian Castano and
yeah, that's right. He's on Brian.
That's gonna be lit. Where they fighting at? Where they fighting at?
Vegas.
I believe
I
believe the fight is in Vegas.
Yeah, that's lit. This is first fight in Vegas?
I doubt it. It might be.
Boost's first fight in Vegas.
I think so.
I believe.
Hey, Crush, this Boost's first fight in Vegas.
It might be. Might be. I know it's his first fight on the card. This fucking big. I know it's his first jump card in his life.
That shit gonna be lit.
If you really pay attention, it's the same deal Floyd Mayweather had. Now, I ain't gonna say it's worth the same, but the way he got it structured, like he ain't signed to Al Heyman and PBC. He signed to Showtime. He just did with the PBC fighters and shit like that. But he contracted to Showtime, who contracted the PBC.
Man, I hope he knocks this nigga out and then just start talking Spence shit and Bud shit. Nah, really Virgil shit. Fuck that. Talk that Virgil shit, man. Get on Oscar ass, man.
We can't get Virgil versus McKenzie. You know we ain't finna get motherfucking.
Shit, I feel you. But at least put some pressure on Oscar, man. Let that nigga feel it. just cause you fucked the Mungia fight up, man. Mungia and fucking Charlo fight, nigga.
It's crazy these niggas putting out all these fucking fights. I'm mad, bro. That was this weekend, bro. That's some bullshit. That was this weekend. We probably had Castano Jamil this weekend originally. McKenzie, Virgil Ortiz. We ain't gonna have near one of Castano, Virgil Ortiz. Crazy, man. That shit was so left field. So shit, is the zone? So is Blair Cobb still fighting?
No, don't nobody care if he fighting if Virgil Ortiz ain't fighting.
No, know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's his card, ain't it?
They on Virgil. That's a Virgil Ortiz card. So if he ain't fighting, ain't nobody going to the fight.
Blair Cobb can fight McKenzie.
Nobody going to see no goddamn Blair Cobb. If he get in there with McKenzie gonna knock him the fuck out.
Hey, McKenzie ranked higher than Rocha?
He need a opponent.
McKenzie higher than Rocha?
Huh?
McKenzie ranked higher than
Hell
Rocha?
yeah.
Fuck that. It's the main event. It's the main event fighter, bro. Fuck that. He got a bigger name.
Is he ranked higher than Rocha?
He got a bigger name.
He was fighting for a WBO eliminator.
What's good, G5? Bro, yes, bro. Blair Cobb need to fight that nigga. He can step in right now. He already on the card. Same weight class and everything. Same weight class and everything.
Yeah, it's a chance to prove yourself. You talked all that shit. Yeah, they allow him to.
Man, McKenzie gonna knock him the fuck out.
Man, McKenzie got like what, 5 knockouts in his whole life?
He got 2 knockouts.
2, yeah, that's not happening.
He got the same amount of knockouts as Blair Cobb, 10.
No, he do?
Yeah.
But how many fights does he have?
It don't matter. He got 10.
Who that?
Shit. It don't matter. It don't matter how many fights you got.
Kenton, what, 20? I think he's 21-0 with 2 knockouts. That shit, wow.
He really got 2 knockouts?
Yeah.
So what you talking about, Dwayne? What you over there yapping about, man?
He gonna knock Blair Cobb the fuck out. That's what I'm talking about. He's gonna knock Blair Cobb the fuck out.
Oh no, you talking about Rocha? Yeah, Rocha. I think got.
Rocha got knockouts.
I think we got 12. He got some knockouts, I believe.
I said he's gonna knock Blair Cobb out. I what are you talking about?
He talking about McKenna. You talking about McKenna?
Gonna knock Blair Cobb out. No. You don't have to have a whole lot of knockouts to knock somebody out.
Yeah, you're right, but
where you find that from? Where you find that out? I seen niggas that ain't never knocked nobody out before and get a knockout.
Yeah, I feel you, but I don't think that shit happening against Blair.
You talking about somebody that's proven to be where he's ranked at, and somebody that's not proven.
I mean, I feel you, but shit, you get to prove yourself. It's the chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what we, you know. I mean, you say you're bump, let's see.
Y'all hit up Blair Cobb right now and tell him, hey, bro.
He probably see that shit too, T. A nigga like him probably see that shit.
That nigga see that shit and sitting there shaking in his boots.
Nah, he fuck around and see that shit like, oh, this is my chance to really get the boost.
That fuck around, go give it to Rocha.
Oh, damn. They fuck around might do that shit.
They probably will. They probably give it to him and send Blair Cobb ass back to where the fuck he came from. Might give a fuck about no damn Blair Cobb.
That nigga going to Mexico, nigga.
Oh man.
Hey, why you hate us? Would you like Spence, bro? You a Spence fan?
I'm a boxing fan. I'm a boxing fan.
That shit was goofy, bro.
That shit was goofy. I ain't gonna lie. That's what made me do. I was fuck with him till he said that shit. Like I didn't care for the boots call out and all that. But when he said that about Spence, I'm like, bro, he just made me dislike you, bro. Like I really want to see you get knocked out.
I like
I don't
Spence
think Roach
or whatever,
gonna
but
do it, though,
I'm
I
a
know
boxing
Boots
fan.
will do it for sure.
I'm a boxing fan first. It's fighters that I like, but I'm a boxing fan first.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Like motherfuckers always just trying to get put up there.
Ortiz had fought Brad Solomon too. He damn sure did. He KO'd his ass though. In 5. I forgot he fought Brad Solomon. He fucked him up too.
Who Blair?
I remember him as
Ortiz.
I'm like, bro.
Good guy.
Blair
fucked
up
yeah.
Brad Solomon too. Go look that up. He stopped him in 5.
Blair got him in
fight.
in 5.
That's why
they both got him in 5.
Because
Rocha couldn't stop Brad.
But did you see
Brad
Solomon?
fought Brad too. And this one gives me confidence. I feel like he gonna beat Rocha.
Blair Solomon was 38 years old. What are you talking about? He was 38 years old.
I feel you. But
still
got
and did you see Blair Solomon catch that nigga with like punches him and sat there and was waiting for one punch. He wasn't putting no combination together. He was waiting for one punch, and he kept catching him with that one punch whenever he threw it. The nigga's not beating none of the top fighters. None of them.
Rocha?
No, he's not beating Rosa.
I might need to bet you too.
Brad Solomon fought him too.
He's not even fighting Rosa. He's not even going to fight Rosa because they probably canceled the fight.
Yeah, we'll see.
Don't nobody want to see his ass. They ain't selling no tickets and they ain't buying that shit. They like, man, fuck that. Nobody care about no goddamn Blair Cobb.
They gonna cancel this shit.
They gonna postpone that damn fight. Ain't nobody gonna.
It'll be funny as hell. Blair Cobb didn't even have no fight this weekend.
That shit would be funny. Do niggas even get paid? You get front end shit, don't you? When it's you get the front end, don't you? Oh, you don't get none of that shit till after you fight.
Get something. That shit still gonna be funny as hell. He spent that on training camp. Now they probably go. He need to try to get his ass in the championship fight. Yep. It's Blair Cobb's time.
Hey, T, you say it's Blair Cobb's time?
It's Cobb's time.
Don't say that. Don't jinx yourself, man.
Oh man, it's a perfect time for him.
G5.
Perfect time.
Yo, what up, though? Oh man, shit, long ass day of work. Boy, I was so ready to get up out that motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, I don't even want to see you hoes tomorrow. Shit, I'm gonna put me a day in or something. Yeah, but I heard y'all over here. I was trying to get situated and listen to y'all in the chat. Fuck Blair Cobbs. Bitch ass.
See, that's what I think he like. I think he really trying to play the heel. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what he on. He want to be a heel, man.
Look, be dressing like a gay pirate and shit.
He want to be a heel. Shit, he dressed better than Anton. I tell you that though. Shit, the way what the fuck, Gary Antoine, you a Capitol Heights nigga? What the fuck that nigga wearing? Y'all niggas only wear that shit in Capitol Heights, nigga. You know that, nigga, because I'm in Virginia, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't rep the DMV because Richmond ain't part of it, but I know what time it is with the DMV. Like, like what?
Yeah,
The fuck the Gary Antoine wearing, nigga?
Antoine to knock that goddamn blonde shit off his goddamn head.
I don't know.
Red, whatever it is.
Blair, Rick the Flair.
All that damn talking and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Flair.
bro, you ain't even arrived yet, nigga. You like a pair of Adidas with no stripes. Nigga, you ain't earned no stripes yet. Shut up. Sit down somewhere. Talk.
Rocha, his biggest fight.
Yeah, and he gonna fuck around and lose.
He go lose.
He gonna mess around and lose, bro. Yeah. I am not a big fan of Blair.
All right, so if he fucks around and win, then you get his respect. Then you get your respect. Then
That'll be his best win.
Hold on, let me talk to G. T. So would that be his respect then? Would you get his respect then if he beat Rocha?
I mean, I'll say okay, decent win.
It's like Rocha, okay, all right, yeah, all right. So yeah, I feel like Blair is working. You just gotta win now, nigga. Like the niggas taking notice.
Yeah, I mean he decent. I ain't say he didn't have no skill. I ain't say
Dwayne trash.
Saturday.
Dwayne said he complete trash.
That nigga trash until he wins Saturday.
All right.
He all right. I mean, shit, he ain't nobody that I got on my radar, but I mean, I respect he do get in the ring and fight. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give him that much respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
If he wins Saturday, he finally become a real boxer.
Damn, T. He said Canelo used to be on his undercard, man.
Man, Canelo probably was 13.
Yeah, he was young as shit. Yeah.
No, I'm just bullshit.
No. They about to say I'm tripping. Because Canelo 31.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Canelo 31.
Than that nigga.
I said no.
Canelo 31. But when did he started fighting?
I don't know. Who knows?
Canelo turned pro.
He a mystery for real. I just started taking notice of him last year.
No, I'm saying if you go back and look on BoxRec and you look to see when he started fighting.
But BoxRec, you know, a lot of niggas amateur shit don't be on there too. You feel me? So you don't really know how niggas get it in. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fights they probably have in Mexico. Niggas don't.
Amateur fights don't count as pro fights.
No,
I'm a pro. Yeah.
Black Cobb, he been a pro for 9 years, I believe. And shit, you know.
I mean, how long has he been with Golden Boy though? You know, niggas be having promotional issues. Even Boots had promotional issues. Niggas ain't start taking notice of Boots until he got with Showtime.
Exactly.
Because I ain't start hearing about Boots until last year too. It's really the same amount of time I started hearing about Boots is when I heard about Blair.
I've been knew about Boots.
So this shit.
Yeah,
me, that shit makes sense.
I was on Boots, but you know, it's
I've been knew about Boots.
Yeah, the proof is in the pudding. Like he signed over there, and I'm like, bruh, they already fucking over black fighters as it is anyway. I wouldn't.
We all know Oscar knowing to mismanage some. You know what I'm saying? He know to mismanage his fights. It's a reason why Canelo left that.
To this day.
It's a real reason why Canelo left that nigga.
Yeah, he already know. And then once
Richard blame Blair all the way, you know, about being a 32-year-old prospect. When we know
he lost Richard Schaefer, bro.
Issues.
That's who saved Golden Boy. Because Oscar wasn't doing shit. He was high wearing pantyhose and using spatulas and shit. You know what I'm saying? 8-balled up and shit.
Hey, but I can't not Oscar because he do bring niggas into the limelight. He just don't finish the job, if you ask me. But he'll get you known for sure. He'll definitely get you known, but you know, as far as you know, I feel like him finishing the job on my behalf. I don't think he does because he can't keep none of the fight. But shit, but shit, the game different now anyway. So you know what I'm saying? A nigga like Floyd really showed, you know, how you could really you know, the fighters got all the power. He really showed niggas like, yo, we the fighters, we the ones controlling the show, not, you know what I'm saying, the Don Kings and shit. So, you know, Floyd really fucked the game up in a good way and in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? So he showed nigga like, all right, your promoter fucking around. You feel like you this great fight, you fuck around, go ahead, shit, buy yourself out, nigga. Fuck that. And then you can make all the money you want, all the money going to you, nigga. And you know what all your money going to for the most part.
That's why a lot of them be trying to sign you back a little earlier. Try to sign you back a little earlier than when your deal up. And like Bob did, you know, Shakur. But he managed. He went top right through. Jay Prince though. So Jay Prince is manager.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, Jay Prince gonna get his money. He gonna make sure niggas paid. You ain't hear? Hey, did y'all hear about that story? Y'all heard about that story about Jay Prince and Floyd? About how Floyd owed that nigga some money, and he came to the gym with some baseball bats and started fucking Floyd bodyguards up.
Floyd, who's some money?
Huh?
Floyd, who's some money?
Jay Prince. You ain't never heard that story, bro? That nigga Floyd owes some. I don't even know how true it is, but I feel like it is true though. But they're like Floyd owed this nigga some money. Jay Prince came to the gym, his gym he had, and like he had his, you know, his goons started handling shit, nigga. And so that nigga was like, all right, I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah, I know Floyd and Jay Prince don't really get along like that. Don't really get along like that.
Yeah, Floyd don't want that smoke though.
Hell no.
Oh, sir.
Yo, Jet, what's up with you, man?
Bro, it's my dog. What's happening? Is this traffic up here?
Yeah, I just went and made a store run, man. So, yeah, just come back and crib.
I gotta go pick me up some more gas in this bitch. Yes, sir.
I got some gas. I got the gas.
Gas check. Check, sir.
Man, I see that traffic building up. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting off though.
Right.
I'm about to end this, y'all. I'm about to end this, man.
All right, cool.
All right, peace and blessings to y'all, man.
All right, peace to all the homies.
Show.
Appreciate everybody sliding through this, man. Everybody liked the video. Everybody fed through this. Glad y'all good folks came. You got to cancel one of the goddamn fights. Virgil Ortiz and McKinson. Virgil Ortiz had to pull out for a reason that I don't know yet. They ain't tell yet, but he pulled out that jump. But we got some fights this weekend. Had some things that dropped. I was up on my Hammer Mungia, Jamal Charlo situation. He ended up fighting Selected, and shit, Mungia said no to him, said no to Adames, said no to Janibek, apparently. So I don't know what the fuck that young boy got going on. Y'all know me, got called spade to spade. You know, got called spade to spade, man. So
I think that's Oscar Marquez. Even if that nigga say, hey man, I gotta step up, I gotta take this fight. Nah, you ain't taking that. I don't want you to lose, man. I'm really risky. I don't want to risk it, man. I feel like I know you believe in yourself, man, but I don't believe it. I don't know, man. I don't want to take that fight, man. Nope. Because he look like he do shit like that anyway. Like he be walking around with a spatula smacking their ass, smacking them on the ass and shit. No, don't do that, Jaime.
Man,
yeah, that weird ass shit.
They said it had something to do with Oscar wanting a deal. They said it had something to do with a management deal, some shit, a network deal, some shit.
He wanted to show on the zone and shit because, of course, that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, threw that nigga a life jacket. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Shit, they ain't worried about none of them niggas, no way. Yeah, if they really want some smoke, they'll find the smoke. It's what it is. Go ahead, man. I'm finna go hop over here on FTV. You already know he start turning up in this bitch.
Yeah. For sure, pal. Appreciate y'all folks.
All right.
Now.
All right.
Been through this stuff. We about to get to the basketball because y'all know I'm gonna be gambling like goddamn Skin Hardway 17. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how you're rocking. And I'm out. Love.